guys, hello! We are back with the finale of the meme game. Let's finish off the meme game. We have friends to come make fun of the game with us.
Ha ha!
What do you mean? We're hired actors.
We're hired actors.
Yee, you're also always welcome to join. Alright, we just leave. Bye, mom and daughter. No, you're not my daughter. Bye, sister.
I thought you were gonna say mom and dog.
I'm like not even caring about the dialogue at this point. I'm just gonna kind of just skim.
Okay.
You just want to
No,
I'll
but it
meet
would
you
be
there.
funnier if you
Wait,
read it. Because
Okay.
then you can
You'll
laugh
like
at
it, I promise.
Okay, I shall read then.
Oh, that's right. We're out of coffee beans. Can you pick some up?
Okay.
Are you sure you said goodbye to mom? Because
Yeah.
Pikachu's telling us to pick up something from the grocery store.
Sophia, you can.
Uh-huh. I've understood you this whole time.
Now that's my little girl.
That sounds weird coming out of a Pikachu.
Okay.
See you later.
What?
That sounds weird coming out of a Pikachu.
What came out of the Pikachu?
That's my little girl. A plan that transcends time. Guys, this is the last one, and once this is done, the game is done.
And then
Guys,
we all die.
Are you sure this is Detective Pikachu? This sounds more like,
So this is the Pokemon Unity Lab. Yeah, this is definitely where Mama used to work. You're sure this is where Unitas base is? That's what I heard, but it seems too quiet, doesn't it? It looks like there might be a janitor over there, but still.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Yeah, it's weird, but nowhere near as weird as Pikachu
What's
actually
quiet?
being your dad. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. His body's supposed to be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, at least that's what we think. Then we'd better find him. Let's look around by ourselves for a bit while we wait for Pikachu. I'm curious about what's inside. Okay, let's go.
No, that's okay. Sorry, what did you say, Glacial?
I'm not gonna be able to talk to any of the Pokemon yet until Pikachu comes.
If you said the game was quiet, turn it up in
No,
Discord.
I did not. I did not say
Oh.
that. I said the game itself, they said it's quiet. So I said it's quiet.
Excuse me?
Quiet.
I have arrived in search of memes! Hello, Queen! Welcome to the meme stream!
It's already starting.
You'll be
Yep.
memed.
Oh, don't worry, we're students at Rhyme University. We're researching this area for class, actually. Would it be okay if we interviewed you? Oh no, we're not suspicious! That sounds like something a suspicious person would say.
And that sounds like something a suspicious person would not say.
I see. Well, it's nice to meet such dedicated students. You caught me by surprise. Nobody ever comes around here. But if you're here for school, then sure, ask me anything you'd like. Thanks for the save, Rachel. What was that?
Not school.
I got you. This place used to be a Pokemon research facility. Apparently a bunch of extensive projects and whatnot were being done here. But it's been shuttered since the R incident. The lab is massive, isn't it? Yeah, it's so huge it's hard to keep clean. How many entrances are there? Entrances? That's a weird question. There are 4 in total. 3 large entrances and 1 small one. I see. Must be a pretty big facility then. I'll say. In fact, this place is so big, you two are actually the first people I've ever run into. My job is lonely. I require human companionship. No wonder you were so surprised to see us. Wait, we're the first people you've seen here? I didn't realize how few people came here.
Excuse
It
me?
must still be in the, it must still be
There's an underground
really...
bunker.
It must still be majority work from home. That's what I'm trying to say.
Do you know anything about the incident that happened here? Only what I saw on the news. Some Pokemon went completely berserk here 2 years ago because of that R stuff. I heard someone actually died because of it. It's a really tragic story.
Wait, death in
Yeah.
my Pokemon game? Hold up.
Yeah,
Oh, there's been a lot to
Yeah.
death in Pokemon.
and her mom died because of it. This place has been shut down ever
yeah.
since. Chat over so I can see a little bit better. Whispered's loud and obviously, nice save! Exactly, Queen! Rhyme City hired me to work here. The facility may not be in use, but they didn't want to let it just fall into disrepair either. Why not? Just bulldoze it and put something new there.
Excuse me?
Does anyone else work here? Occasionally someone comes by to take over one of my shifts, but otherwise it's pretty much just me. Not many people want to come all the way out here so far from the city. I'm curious what's inside the building. Let's go take a look. We said that right in front of the janitor who's watching this place?
Yeah. Of course.
Wow, check out all those steel drums. You think they used them when they were fixing the building?
No.
This door is locked. Let's find another entrance. And the janitor's just letting us do this. Okay.
Of course.
I mean, you think we're students.
Oh,
Hey, these smaller doors can open slightly. Oh, you're right. Guess the lock's broken.
They can.
But it feels like they're chained shut or something on the other side to keep them from opening. We better look for another way in. I would talk to the Pokemon, but I'm not gonna understand what they're saying without Pikachu. I need my father.
Father help.
Father, help!
Come back from the milk.
Father, help!
No.
This door's locked.
That's my point.
Yeah, I don't think we can
No,
get in
my
this
point.
way.
Father help.
What is this?
It's a meme. It's a really funny meme because of the
Yeah.
way
no,
it's said.
No. If you're answering my question. No. My Gengar just learned a typeless move.
I hope we can find a way in.
Wait,
I think we checked out everything we can for now.
is that
Hey
what
Tim,
happens to all
can we
the
talk
lost
over there for a
guys?
minute? I think we should
When
discuss the
people
situation.
Get milk? They
Yeah,
just
good
became
idea.
an animal?
We shouldn't be bothered. We shouldn't be overheard here. The janitor said he never sees any people around here, and the place has been closed since the incident too. The building's definitely locked, so it'd be hard to get inside. We don't have much to go on right now. Yeah, to learn anything else, we need to talk to the Pokemon. Guess all we can do for now is wait for Pikachu. Yeah.
Ghost.
Can my legs stop hurting, please? Queen, I'm asking
No,
your legs nicely to stop hurting.
Tim, why are you still calling your father Pikachu?
well,
Lol.
it's hard for me to call him Dad to his face. I mean, he still looks like a Pikachu.
Hi.
When you put it like that, it does sound
Take the
awkward.
context out of.
There he is!
You take the quote out of context. And
Hey! Sorry for the
it's
wait!
an M-rated
Oh my
game,
God,
but for
he brought
completely
back
different
up.
reasons now.
It's the... Oh my lord.
He brought back up.
Brought
Okay.
all the important Pokemon that we used to ride on.
Yeah.
But
No,
where's
but
but where's the Rhydon?
Okay, buddy.
You all came to help. Thank you.
No.
Wow, Pikachu, you have so many friends.
This ragtag crew is my entourage. Ah!
Pika-
Whoa, what?
Dead.
Did I miss something?
Oh, Pikachu said.
Tim, there's no time for that. We got work to do.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
Wait a second, Pikachu. Something's odd about this place. Hmm? What do you mean? We looked around out here while we were waiting for you, trying to find signs of Unitas' activity. Thing is, we didn't find anything at all. Now that you mention it, it does seem a bit quiet around here. But based on what I've learned from other Pokemon, this place seems like our strongest lead. And more importantly, I've just got a good old-fashioned hunch that this is the place. Unitas is hiding here. I'm sure of it. But where? That's what we gotta find out.
There
Sounds like
in
you've already
trees,
finished the
there
preliminary
in the
investigation.
trees.
Let's start talking to some Pokemon. The ones hanging out around here ought to know something. Sounds like a plan. You two are gonna conduct some interviews together, right? In that case, I'll keep looking around the area. Thanks, Rachel.
Wait a minute, what am I doing? I know a place where
You
I
and the
go
others can just hang
camping.
back for now. We'll come get you if we need anything. Alright, Tim, let's get started.
Yes?
No, okay, no, it's a.
Hold up.
Renee knows what I'm doing. I'm on.
That is not what I expected Garbodor to sound like.
Yeah.
What? I just heard.
Blala.
It's a Garbodor. What's it saying? He's just introducing himself. The janitor over there is his partner. Ah, okay. Garbodor eats garbage, so I'm sure he's a huge help with custodial work. I guess it also means he comes here often. Yeah, he
Well.
might know something. Let's ask.
He's garbage.
Do you have time to talk, Garbodor?
Lol, you're a garbage.
You help the janitor pick up trash. Sounds like you're a hard worker. You don't expect to be praised just for collecting snacks? Oh, right. Trash is like a treat for you. Just like that Trebuchet we met the other day. Have you ever seen any other humans here? He says he's never seen any other humans besides the janitor. That tracks with what the janitor says. Is there any way to get inside the building? Ah, it's never been inside. Wait, how the hell do you haven't been inside the building?
So the janitor just takes trash bags outside.
Yeah.
But how do you get the trash bags outside without going inside for the trash?
Who knows? By the
Don't
power of
ask
God.
questions that you don't want the answer to.
Gotcha. Well, that doesn't help us. Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? Anything at all? Sometimes you find strange snacks. Sorry, but we're not here to talk about your snack. Is this one of the snacks you found today? It's a food wrapper.
That looks like underwear.
What?
I mean, I know he's probably told some people to eat my shorts, but that's not what I had in mind. Why would a used food wrapper be here if people don't come here?
No, Renee, you have it all wrong. It's eat pants.
Yes. What, you find these all the time? Even though no one comes here? Hey, Garboder, mind if we keep this? We can give you some other trash in exchange.
Mind if we keep your shorts?
Thanks, Garboder. This could be the clue we've been looking for. A used food wrapper at a facility no one ever goes to. What could it mean? That it's trash!
Trash.
That's
Go.
almost what I expected them to sound like. I just think of trio. Dig.
Well, it's Diglett. The Diglett one from the same thing. Thing.
It's a Diglett. These Pokemon live in the ground. Huh. Guess that also includes the leveled and developed places like this. Do you mind if we ask you some questions, Diglett? What's under the mound? Do you live here? Ah, this place is nice because it's comfy digging, huh?
I saw a cosplay of a Diglett. It's just like a buff man with
Yeah.
a Diglett head.
Yeah.
And
And
it's just...
it's nice being able to dig as much as you want without any humans around, huh? Humans don't usually consider Diglett to be pests, you know. Farmers especially love Diglett. The soil is always perfectly tilled after you dig through it. Yeah, for real. Don't be afraid to visit places with humans around. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Oh.
Diglett hasn't seen any people around, but it did mention something pretty interesting. What did it say? Sometimes at night when Diglett's underground and trying to sleep, it hears a lot of noise. Noise underground, you mean? Yep. It's got curious about the noise and went to the building to check it out, but no one was there. When it went back underground, though, it could still hear the noise. Noise when nobody's there. Strange. Wait, how did you get inside the building? It says it dug a hole through the floor of the building.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, that'll work.
I don't think I'm gonna fit into a hole that Diglett made.
Pikachu,
Maybe
might.
Pikachu.
Pikachu, maybe. Wow, it's surprisingly powerful to be able to dig into a building from underneath it. I wonder what that sound underground was.
Computer.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see any. Oh, Tangela, that's right. I forgot about you. I'm sorry.
Wow, you forgot about Tangela?
But
I
he's
forgot
so-
about it. I'm sorry.
Are you saying the Tangela is a forgettable Pokemon?
Yes.
How dare you?
Oh, you live here? Then you must know a lot about this place. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Do you mind if I interrogate you?
What do you do for fun around here? Sunbathing, eh? Sounds nice and peaceful. I bet that feels great.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. You've never seen any other people around here besides the janitor. Wait a second. There's something caught in Tangela's vines. They're shards of glass. That sounds incredibly painful.
Yeah.
How'd those get there? You think they might have
It's
gone on
fine.
you when you went inside the building? Wait, you've been inside? Hey, Tangela, how did you get inside?
625.
The door is right near us?
I didn't catch what Ninja said.
Please remind me when it is specifically 625.
These smaller doors, huh?
Okay.
What? These doors were unlocked until just recently? So now they're locked and you can't get in anymore. This place has supposedly been shut down for ages. Why would these doors be locked all of a sudden? I don't know, but it definitely raises some questions.
Sus!
Tangela was talking about those small doors right there, yeah? Let's turn our attention there, Tim. We tried to open them earlier. They were chained shut. Let's try again now.
Well,
These small doors are definitely the ones Tangela told us about.
It's us among us.
There's a chain or something on the other side keeping them from opening. So they're locked from the inside. What's going on?
Something unchained.
It's strange that these doors were unlocked until recently. Who locked these doors?
Well,
Well, now I think we've checked everything we can for now. What do you think, Pikachu? Is Unitas really here? Yeah, I think chances are pretty good they're using this place as their base. I got a few reasons for thinking that. The first is Diglett's story about the noises it heard coming from the building. The second is what Tangela said about those smaller doors being locked from inside. And the third is the food wrapper that Garbodor found. Any one of those things on their own wouldn't mean much. But taken all together, we can pretty safely conclude there are people here. Exactly. I think those things are linked by more than coincidence. Guess we really do need to look around inside. So the next thing we gotta figure out is how to get inside. Yeah, the whole place is closed up and locked down. Since we're walking through the front entrance is a no-go, let's think of another way. Got any bright ideas?
You're supposed to be on lockdown. But Vanessa, I'm a material girl.
Sorry?
Did you think of a way to get inside the building?
Again, Shark Tank music.
Okay.
That food wrapper Garbodor found. It looked like it had been discarded pretty recently. True, and this place does get cleaned regularly, so that trash couldn't have been left here that long ago. But the janitor said we're the first people he's ever seen here. Maybe the trash blew in from somewhere. But there aren't any houses or other facilities nearby. Unless
What
the
if
trash...
the janitor's a ditto?
Oh my god.
No, you talk.
Yeah, he
No.
talked. Unless the trash came from inside the lab and got blown out here. Yeah, you might be onto something. In that case, if we follow the scent of the wrapper, maybe we can find the entrance. Yeah, since it's
Okay.
relatively new trash, the scent is probably still fresh. I say it's worth a try.
That was one of the stupidest thing I've heard.
I was putting everything back together, going back throughout the cases.
If we're hoping to follow the scent, then it's time to ask for Growlithe's help. Agreed. Good thing I asked her to come.
Growlithe.
Now let's go ask her.
Arcanine. My bad.
Imps?
Woof.
Wolf.
Or
Orc.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Can you try tracking the scent from around the small door by Tangela? Sure can. Yay! I get to use the bottle again!
Dog.
Dog moment.
Work, 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 work.
Bork, 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 bork.
If you tried to do FNAF, you found this one.
Yay.
Oh, is that a FNAF thing?
Yeah.
Or. Yeah.
Work,
It's,
work.
Literally doing it like that too.
mm-hmm.
It's kind of stupid, but it checks out.
It's
I mean, that's the game.
Huh? The scent suddenly disappeared. It disappeared. Well, sort of. It's more like the scent goes on past this point, actually. Past these steel drums, you mean. I guess we better do something about him if we want to go any further. Let's go get Tim and the others. Pikachu says the scent continues past here. There's no way to get back there to search. A little to your left, around. I mean, you'll have to squeeze in, but you could probably make it. Yeah, it'd take all day to move this many steel drums. Guess we're gonna have to get smashy. What? Gotta be kidding! I know it's a rough approach, but we don't have time to dawdle. The drums at least seem to be empty, so I'm sure we can enlist one of our pals to help. Have you always approached your investigations this way? Depends on the
No.
situation. If it's a great detective's job to find the shortest route to the truth. So, who should we ask for help?
This doesn't feel like the shortest route to the truth.
Yeah.
Smash! Smash! He says he can handle anything that calls for brute
Also-
strength. In that case, I think Darmanitan is definitely the best one to ask for help with this. Want us to get
This
started
looks
right
like
away?
This one looks like it would cause an oil catastrophe.
Well, it's empty.
Oh, but it's oil.
And it's empty.
Yeah.
Oh god, that suddenly got so much louder.
Yeah. Oh, the dose out.
There's a hole in the wall. I wonder if that trash from before blew out here.
It's an MCC reference.
Yeah, I think it did. Me and Pangoro won't fit through that hole. So we have to smash open a bigger one. Whoa, whoa, if you do that, the whole building could collapse. We'll just unlock the doors from inside.
That is
Now
not
you
the
two can just wait here.
load-bearing Wall. Shut up, Pikachu.
If you say so. Tim, check this
So
out.
with our mana 10, it could do a chain reaction.
You're right. It looks like we can get inside through this hole. Are you ready to head in, Tim? Of course. That's why we're here. All right, let's do it.
investigate to figure out whether or not we can get inside this hole. Takes out a tape measure.
Lab lobby.
Oh my god, is this the lobby for hole in the wall?
Another the reference.
I am being so stupid on this level.
So this is what the inside of the lab looks like.
Why are you
It sure
being
is
so
messed
stupid?
up.
Don't.
Did you hear me,
stupid.
Pikachu? Huh? Oh, I was just shocked by how trash this place is. Kind of speechless. Yeah, I know they weren't doing any upkeep, but it really get this bad in just 2 years? So this is where it happened. What's up, Rachel? This must be where the Pokemon went berserk during the R incident 2 years ago. That's why there's a hole in the wall and the room's in such disarray. I see. This place must have been left just as it was at the time of the incident. Mama must have been... Are you okay, Rachel? If being here is too painful, it's totally fine if you want to wait outside. I think I just need a moment to myself, if that's alright. I thought I was ready for this, but it's hitting me harder than I expected. As I'm smiling.
I mean,
Take your time, I understand. Poor
The
girl.
smile-
I'm sure
it's
she would have
like the
preferred to
Gen
steer clear
7
of this place.
smiling and-
Yeah, they're very much like the Gen 7 models. Void of any emotion.
World's about to end. Your player character is just as happy as can be.
But all signs point to Unitas being here. Let's start looking for clues. Right. Something felt strange when I came into this room. What could that have been?
Oh,
Look, Pikachu, there's another food wrapper on the floor. It's the same one we got from Garbodor. That means this trash is another piece of evidence that people have been in and out of this place.
You found trash.
Yeah, and there might be more proof too. Let's keep looking.
Found a garbage.
oh,
Eat
Look,
it.
footprints. Are they human? Couldn't be. They're too big. There's no dust over them either, so they must be recent. I think these are probably Tangela's footprints. Tangela's footprints look kind of human because it's got shoes. I see. It must have left these footprints when it came inside. Lab scientists must have used this cupboard. What's up there? I can't see what's on the shelves. You gotta tell me. Wait a second. I'm looking. Looks like it's just chemicals and stuff. Oh, it should have not been kept in the building if it's condemned. What's this? It's a key. What a weird place to keep a key. Wonder what it's for. Let's take it with us. We might be able to use it later. Let me know if you see anything strange. I can't see what's up there from down here. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know.
I'll be screaming.
What do you suppose these chemicals are used for? Careful, Tim. That's the last thing we need right now is you hurting yourself. Yeah, I know. You worry too much.
Yeah, Tim, don't hurt yourself. God.
It's just
Cringe.
hydrochloric acid. I'm sure I'll be fine.
oh,
The switchboard panel is open. It's completely busted inside. I guess this is why there's no electricity. Busted doesn't even begin to describe the state of the switchboard. It looks like somebody completely destroyed it. Yeah, it wouldn't get this damaged unless someone did it on purpose.
Can
Take
the
it from me, a
switchboard
guy
be
knows a thing or two
fixed?
about this sort of electrical stuff. But who would do this?
Can the switchboard be fixed by putting a new fan in it? If so, I know how to fix it.
Everything's a mess inside the cabinets. This wasn't done by a rampaging Pokemon. Someone must have been searching the room for something.
It was a rampaging human. He took our...
oh,
What do you think
Technically,
this stain
humans
is?
are
Kind
Pokemon.
of looks like a chemical spill or something.
What?
Maybe some
if you-
chemicals spilled during the Pokemon rampage? Based on the smell and how dusty it is, I'm guessing this isn't a recent stain.
If you think about it, some humans in the Pokemon universe have psychic abilities, or can have like powers from like strength. So technically, humans are Pokemon, just like normal type, except some are psychic and others are fighting.
So if we
I
don't know what
believe you.
chemical this was, we better not touch it.
no, not you. I'm not talking about you. No, I'm
Oh, it's alright.
There's a note here.
I
Read it
what the
aloud,
fuck?
would ya?
I'm just confused.
From the management team regarding search procedures. Upon discovery of the object in question, collect it immediately. Once the object is collected, use concrete to seal off the first floor hallway. Please beware of the following. Destroy the switchboard on the first floor. Do not leave any trash behind, such as food or drink containers. Due to the building's dilapidated state, watch your steps as you move about. These appear to be instructions of some kind. Why do we keep finding notes, like, incriminating huge amounts of people, like, every time? Who do you
Because
suppose
the
this
game is
management
bad.
team is?
Instructions properly.
I have no idea, but at least now we know for sure that people have been here. Yeah,
Hey,
we still don't know
remember that
who's been here or
conversation we
how many of them there are, but they were
Remember
clearly
that-
following orders to search for something. But how did they get out of here? Good question. The dust door was locked from the inside. And why did the note say to seal off a hallway with concrete? There's still a lot we don't understand. Let's keep investigating. You were saying?
Ninja,
What's up?
you were saying something.
You were gonna say something?
Remember that whole thing about that whole conversation about throwing under the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just throwing all these people under the bus.
These are the doors we couldn't open because of the chain. The chain's fastened with a padlock. We need to get this unlocked so Darmanitan and Pangoro can get in here. Sure would be convenient if that key we found earlier is for this lock. Let's give it a try. Here goes. Alright, that takes care of the chain.
Dharma!
Sorry for the wait, fellas. So, Tim, what's your thoughts after looking the room over? It's pretty clear
No
that
thoughts.
someone's been coming in
Bad
here.
acting.
And based on that note, we know they had a purpose for doing so. Right, we're light on details, but we know something fishy's going on. We should try to figure out what exactly happened here.
Okay.
Based on the note we saw on the desk, we can safely assume that someone was giving instructions. But what were these people here actually up to? Unless we can figure that out, we might learn something useful about Unitas. Why don't you tell me what you think, Tim? Did we find any clues about what's going on in here?
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
The note we found said something about sealing off a hallway with concrete. That must mean there's a hidden hallway somewhere on this floor. Sealing off a whole hallway seems pretty extreme. All the more reason for us to find it. If we're looking for a hallway that's been sealed up, we should probably ask one of our friends for help. Yeah, let's go ask.
Hey, it's 6:25.
Luxray's special vision might be able to find something. What do you think? Time to get Luxray's help?
Okay.
Alright, Luxray, let's do this.
That's way too hype music.
Hype, hype, hype.
Yeah, this is way too hype for.
Oh wait, is the sealed off hallway just gonna be here? Where did we leave from? Well, how do we
That was
leave?
a ninja.
What's up?
No, that was a ninja moment, the yawn.
Certified.
Hey,
I don't know where we're supposed to leave from and investigate from.
Oh,
Why did you just keep saying hey?
Oh, there we go.
Why is
Hey, there's an open space behind this wall. Bingo. Now you know where to go, but how exactly do you plan to get there? Break down the wall, of course. This means the wall doesn't stand a chance against our Manitan.
This isn't bingo what?
Could you please smash the suspicious-looking wall over there?
Yeah.
Smash!
Raring to go, huh? Let her rip, Darmanitan.
Is this gonna be another, at least we've made along the way also? As it's already
I
proven
smashed it
that-
good. Just like I knew you would. Thanks, Darmanitan. Let's all keep going.
The friends you've made along the way.
Smash good!
Wow, there's a whole hallway hidden behind that wall. And some stairs leading down, too. Someone must have really wanted to keep this hidden.
Did you try to be Hulk, ninja?
I wonder what's past
No,
these
I tried to
stairs.
be caveman.
Only one way to find out. Are you ready to go down there too, Rachel? Yeah, thanks, Tim. I'm okay now. I need to know
Yeah,
how Papa and
thanks,
Unitas
Tim.
are connected. Alright, let's go, everyone.
Ow.
realized this place had such a big basement. Yeah, the floors above aren't in use anymore, but it sure looks like this one is. If Unitas would go so far as to seal up a hallway, they must be keeping some pretty big secrets down here. And now it's time for us to uncover them. Yeah, let's go. What's this feeling? What's
And
wrong?
This is why Diglett can hear it.
I think we're getting closer to my body. You can tell? Apparently, yeah. I wonder if Mewtwo's power has anything to do with it. So Dad's body is somewhere in this building. Oh, and one more thing. It feels like Pikachu's conscience is growing weaker inside me. Weaker? Why? It could be because I know who I am again, memories and all. Oh no! I don't know how long Pikachu can hold out, so we can't afford to dawdle. Don't worry, we won't let Pikachu's consciousness disappear. I swear I'll find a way to return you two to normal. Tim. We will now be conducting the
swear,
final
we'll get
test of the
fun back.
cubes. Management and operations team, please stand by on the bottom floor B5. That broadcast just now. Sounds like there's a lot to investigate.
Oh, dun.
Tim,
Dun-a-dun-dun?
you know how Sophia
No,
said
so
she
you
could
did the
understand what I
broadcast
was
sound like at
saying
the
all
beginning, right?
along?
Oh.
Wonder why she never brought it
Didn't
up.
do the other half.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Hey,
Wait, Tim, what is it? Look over there. Is that? Let's hide and see what happens.
Hey, did you remember to turn in the Aurora drop?
Yeah, I just dropped it off.
Da-da-da,
Wasn't easy to get,
da-da-da.
though. Crammer just
Hey.
refused to cough it up.
This just reminded me of the Cypher
What are you
grunts
all
from...
doing here? The
Oh,
mayor
sorry,
is
Moon.
here today to inspect the production line. No slacking off.
The mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
And
You,
the mayor's
come with
daughter's
me.
kind of.
I need somebody to help set up on floor B5.
Ma'am.
You two, stand by on this floor until further notice.
copy that.
Oh. Nuts.
Hey,
I heard people talking, so I came to see what's going on. Unitas is here, just like we thought. Our deductions were right on the money. And did you hear what they just said, Tim? Yeah, something about the Aurora drop in a production line. Based on that broadcast we heard earlier, they gotta be talking about producing the cubes. If Papa's here to conduct an inspection, the mayor might still be on floor B5. Let's head down there and see if we can catch him. Guess we'll need to find a way to get downstairs. You gotta be careful, though. There are still some Unitas goons on this floor. They might have gone into one of the rooms around here. We should try to keep our guards up if we try to walk into any of them.
Again.
Oh,
The elevator stopped at B5. Well, they did just say they were heading down there. I tried pushing the button, but it's not working. I'll bet you need a card key. Then I'm sure I hope we can find one somewhere.
Card key?
A key card.
oh,
Yeah.
This looks like a map of the facility. Lucky us, the floors all have labels. Let's see, floor B1 is labeled Management Team. Floors B2 and B3 are labeled Operations Team. And Research Team covers floors B4 and B5. Management, Operations, and Research. Seems like Unitas is made up of 3 teams. There's a map of this floor, too. Looks like we're on B1 floor used by the Management Team. The map says there are 2
One of
rooms
the
on this
most
floor.
organized teams.
Yeah, like, why? They're a secret organization in an abandoned building. Why do they name the floor and take the time to do that?
I know, right? And if we want to get down, we could either use the elevator or take the stairs. As long as we can get there without being seen. Well, for now, let's investigate.
Hey,
We're trying to get to... Well, why would you say, let's investigate, and then as soon as I go to investigate, you're like, let's just do the stairs.
Lol.
There should be some stairs behind this door, but I can't seem to get it open. It's locked. Looks like it needs a passcode.
I'm gonna mute. We my message on mute.
Well, there's your 2 options. Are there stairs somewhere else that I'm not thinking of?
hey,
oh,
Looks like a terminal to input the passcode to access the stairs. Appears to be a 4-digit passcode, too. We want to access the lower floors, but we can't use the elevator. The stairs will work. We need a passcode, right? Yeah, 4-digit number. Let's search this floor top to bottom for that passcode then. Good idea. Someone might have written it down somewhere. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for Unitas, though. If we get caught, this case is as good as closed. Right, I'll be careful. I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear voices on the other side of this door. Probably the same guys from before. Guess we're not investigating this room.
Hey.
Wait, did you just hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it was? I don't know, and as much as I'd like to find out, we can't just go barging blindly into rooms if we want to avoid Unitas. Ugh, this is so frustrating.
Oh.
Inspections occur nightly to ensure that the cubes are operating properly. Maintenance staff will be checking each room for any abnormalities. Thank you for your cooperation. And according to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. And they gotta run these checks 7 nights a week? Sounds like a real grind.
Oh.
Security protocols have been updated due to instances of Pokemon escaping captivity. To prevent further incident, pay close attention to each Pokemon's behavior. In the event that a Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on-site personnel via intercom. Escaped Pokemon are to be recaptured by any means necessary. You're keeping Pokemon captive here? Sure seems that way. This notice is warning people not to let any Pokemon escape. Past escape attempts have put him on high alert, as if this wasn't already challenging enough.
Oh.
The passcode to access the stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. Ah, we can find the passcode in the standby room. Now there's a handy piece of intel. Yeah, but there are 2 rooms on this floor. Which do you think is the standby room? Quickest way to find out is to check both. We can find the passcode of the stairway in the standby room. There might be Unitas members in there, right? Yeah, we can't just go waltzing into a room without seeing what's inside first. Which means we need a hand from Luxray. Glad we're on the same page. Let's go ask Luxray for help.
God. Sorry.
Wait, was there a water cooler here?
Oh.
There's a water cooler here. The old Unitas watering, ole. Even bad guys gotta wet their... I'm not finishing that sentence.
Sorry, wet their what?
Oh, I'm not finishing that sentence. Then we better not hang around for long. Someone is bound to stop by sooner or later.
So was I.
Max, what did it say?
I did not see.
Oh. Could always just watch the VOD.
I don't wanna...
Luxray, you'll be able to see what's behind those walls, right? Should we get some help from Luxray?
Okay.
Alright, let's do this, Luxray.
The only thing that I can assume is whistle? Something? I don't know.
There are 2 humans and an electrode in the room. It's the same humans who were in the hallway earlier, the ones wearing white. How's the electrode look? Normal. It's in the corner, looking bored. So you don't think it was captured by Unitas? At any rate, it sounds like we can't go into that room to investigate. True, if you want to get inside, you'll need a plan. Help him! Pikachu! What is it, Luxray? There's a Pokemon collapsed on the floor in there. What? Tell me more, whatever you can see.
Give him some milk.
Help him! There's a Wooper that's gone all limp.
Oh man, we gotta do
Oh no,
something.
the Wooper died.
But how can we get in there?
Wooper. Sorry.
There's a duck that looks like the ones at the police station.
That sounds promising.
The door appears to be locked. There's only one way to get inside. Where's the duct in that room lead to, Luxray? I can't tell from here. Too many walls in the way. Oh. I wonder if there's another duct somewhere that's connected to the one here. Guess we'll have to search the rest of this floor. Let's go, Luxray. Oh, there it is.
With the air duct, huh?
I can kind of see more clearly from here. This duct leads to the room next to us. I could probably use it to reach that Wooper then. What's your plan now? Let's head back to Tim for starters. I want to tell him about that Wooper that needs our help. Hold on tight.
Seriously, why is it that?
Why is it
song?
vibey? Do you want to stop writing Luxray?
Hey.
Tim, I've got to tell you something. Keep it down, Pikachu. Someone might hear you. Alright, I'll tell you quietly then. There are some Unitas guys and Electrode in the first room down the hall. which means we can't go in there. As for the second room, there aren't any Unitas guys, but what? A Whooper's collapsed on the floor in there. I'm worried about its condition. It shut away like that. That's awful. Is there anything we can do to help it? Shh. Now look who needs to turn down the volume. I feel the same way as you, Tim. We've got to help it. Looks like a duct on the far side of this floor leads into that room. I ought to be able to squeeze through, especially if it's for a rescue mission. Sounds good. Let's go. Come on, Pikachu, keep up. I ought to be able to reach the room the womb Whooper's in from here. Womb Whooper. I'll go check on it, so just sit tight. Got it. Here, let me help you get into the duct. Thanks, Tim.
Come on, Tim. Give me a boost.
Sure thing. Hurry and go help.
I got it covered.
I did not expect it to work.
Out in one piece.
One Piece?
Hey, yo.
One Piece is real.
Well, I'm in. Now I just need to help that weakened Whooper Luxray told me
And
about.
in the Pokemon universe?
Yes.
No,
Why is Whooper so
not
big?
in it.
He fake.
Hey, yo.
Hey, are you okay? What happened to you? Oh man, it's in bad shape. I need to unlock the door so I can call Tim and the others.
If you hurt my dear Whooper, so help me God, I'm going to...
Yes, I can open the door from inside. Hey, Tim, Rachel, get in here! Is Whooper okay? It's in pretty bad shape. Poor thing. What could have made it collapse like this? It must need water. See, Whooper's whole body is dried up. We need to get some water ASAP. I'm pretty sure there's water on this floor. Yeah, let's go get some for Whooper.
Oh, the water. The water.
Yeah.
You literally...
Take Max.
Yeah, I know the water.
Room and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, the water cooler.
Okay.
This water should perk Whooper right up. Let's bring it some right away. That's exactly how I expected Whooper to sound. Oh good, it looks so much better. It says thank you. Thank goodness it's okay. What's this Whooper doing here anyway? Good question, let's ask. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Whooper? Whoop! Your skin looks all damp and healthy again. That's great to see. Huh? The air actually feels a little colder next to Whooper. Thanks to its damp ability, Whooper can make the air around itself more humid. You bastard! You're the cause of this!
Let me at him.
Interesting. It actually feels pretty refreshing. Humidity does not make the air colder. Makes it thick. With multiple C's. And I suffer.
Is the reason why Florida's so humid because it has multiple, specific woman from Scarlet Violet. I don't remember the name of
The best boy Whooper, or
like the new one.
Clodsire?
Yes. Is there just multiple Clods? Just like an overabundance of Clodsire in Florida?
Probably. Best boy. What were you doing here in the first place, Whooper? Whoop!
I was getting my Wappa.
Whoop! Some humans captured me! Whoop! Some humans captured it, brought it here against its will. Just like Darmanitan and its friends. What a horrible thing to do. And they wouldn't give it any water either, so it got weaker and weaker over time. Whooper usually live in water. The sudden change of environment must have been tough for it. Do you know anything about Unitas, Whooper? Whooper says something was put on its back. After that, its mind went blank. That explains why it doesn't know anything about Unitas. I'm sure that something was a cube. Unitas must have been conducting experiments on this poor Pokemon.
Okay.
Whooper seems okay now, so we should get back to what we were doing. Right, we need to find the passcode to get downstairs. It might even be in this room, so we should look around. Why don't we try that desk first? It might have info we can use. Sounds good.
Oh, that's adorable.
Whoa, look at this. What is it, Tim? You better come take a look at this cliche. A photo of the Aurora drop. They were talking about the Aurora drop earlier, weren't they? What's this all about? There might be some valuable info on this desk. What should we look at first? These documents are full of complicated-looking equations.
Music again.
Yeah, it took a specialist to make sense of all of this.
What about the music again?
It's just like just a eye, I guess.
Oh.
This looks like a report about some experiments. Why are there another photo of an Aurora drop attached to it? Good question. How about you skim the report and see what it says? Did the Aurora drop fall from space? And a couple other section titles. Namely, meteorites and extraterrestrial viruses, and the Aurora drop in meteoritic energy. The Aurora drop in outer space? I mean, it does look like Deoxys' gemstone. You know, the whole thing they did in, like, the third movie, or fourth movie, or whatever one Deoxys was in.
7th movie?
Is it 7th?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
4th movie was Celebi.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Forever. That's right. That's right. I can't wrap my head around what this research is even about. What's this folder? Let's see. It's labeled business plan. My evil scheme by the mayor. Hey, look at this page. These budget numbers are enormous.
I just think he's on the side because he doesn't want another R incident.
Oh, no, I don't think he's actually bad, but it's just funny. It's like, what do you mean business plan? Wow, that's a lot of zeros. I wonder where this organization gets its funding. I'm not sure we can figure that out from this document alone. What's this? Something from the management team to the research team. Handle the Aurora drop with care and disinfect it. It may be coated with Cramorant saliva. Be sure to finish before Mayor Myers comes to inspect. Huh?
Oh.
It's a photo of Sableye. I think, yeah, this is the same Sableye I met in the police station. We were roommates, actually. But what's a photo of it doing here?
I've gone in the past, like...
There's something written on the back. Oh, you're right. It eats jewels, so watch out. Huh?
They were roommates.
What are exactly are people supposed to watch out for? Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here.
No, Pikachu and that one, they were roommates.
Seems like
They were
Unitas have been
roommates.
doing some really detailed research on the Aurora drop. It might have had something to do with its theft, too. Why don't we think about this for a second, Tim? Unitas is involved in the jewel theft. What exactly was their motive? I'm curious about that, too. How were they planning to use the Aurora drop? Let's look back at what we found and think it over.
Okay.
I muted the stream to make a phone call and I missed the Whooper part, but at least I saw a Whooper. Yeah. Whooper's a cutie pie.
Who's talking? Sorry, I'm tabbed.
Queen!
Oh, hi, Queen.
I mean to take a look at this photo from the experiment report and this photo of the Aurora drop. It's the same jewel. Seems like they've been doing a lot of research about that jewel, but what in the world for? If we keep investigating this facility, I'm pretty sure we'll find out one way or another. Whooper is a cutie pie, especially Paldean Whooper and especially Cloudsire. Well, now we know why the Aurora drop was stolen.
Hey, Renee.
Yeah.
Cloudsire will be in Pokemon Go on the 5th.
Woo! My boy!
2 o'clock Community Day, and I cannot remind you because I will be on a plane.
We still haven't found the passcode for the stairs.
Yeah,
Let's really give this room a thorough search. Maybe we'll find the
that's
passcode
good
somewhere.
time. You asked to be reminded about 25, right?
Oh, no, I got it.
Okay, good.
I just need you to remind me when it's 7:25
Don't worry.
now.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you
gonna
said
solve this
6:25.
case soon, so you can.
I thought you said 6:25 too.
I did,
Hang in
but
there.
now I need to be reminded when it's 7:25.
That I will try to remember. I can't make any promises.
I can't make any promises either.
Oh.
So notice on the wall, in the event of the fire or other emergency, an alarm will sound throughout the entire facility. If you hear the alarm, please evacuate immediately.
Oh, at least they have proper safety.
Yeah.
How are they gonna leave through the room that's sealed off by concrete?
Oh, there's probably a different way to get in.
You die here. The end. As sketchy as this organization is, I'm glad they've at least got a disaster preparedness plan.
Of course. Better be prepared.
Oh,
There's an intercom here.
How did the first disaster preparedness plan go when some human Pokemon whatever went rogue?
It looks like we can use the intercom to broadcast to other rooms in the facility.
That's probably only one person died as opposed to all of them.
Oh.
Do you think we might be able to use this? I doubt there's anything else to find in this room. Yeah, you're right. Darn. There's no way. There was no passcode in here, so I guess we conclude that this isn't the standby room. In which case, the passcode ought to be in the room next to this one. But Unitas members are in there, right? Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get them out. Let's look at what we found so far and come up with a plan. Report a Pokemon's escape over the intercom. If you use the intercom to report an escaped Pokemon to those Unitas members, they'd have to leave the room to recapture it. Take the passcode by force. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Report a fire over the intercom. Wait for the nightly maintenance checks. Okay. Alright. I had a feeling that might be too long. That's... We're gonna say someone escaped. Or a fire.
okay.
I kind of want to, you know, play the boy who cried wolf or the girl who cried wolf, you know, Arson Pog, but okay.
We love Arson Pog.
What if we use the intercom to report that a Pokemon has escaped? A notice on the wall said if a Pokemon escapes, everyone's supposed to drop what they're doing and try to recapture it. So if we told a little white lie over the intercom, everyone in that room would freak out and rush out of there. Yep, and while they're out, we can sneak inside and search the room.
What are they gonna use as a Pokemon? Oh,
Or maybe?
Hey,
Arson! Whooper is derp.
Yeah.
Everyone's investigating mysterious happenings, and Whooper is just vibing. Yeah, he's smiling. Alright, let's use this thing to flush those guys out. Will Growlithe and the others be okay? Good point. They should probably stay clear of the stairs. Let's go let them know. Okay, we got them all to move. Now those Unitas mooks won't run into them when they leave the room. Phew. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's see. The number for the next room door is...
Hello, this is floor B1.
A Pokemon has escaped the facility. I need you on the first floor right away. All of you.
But
Lol.
we were told not to leave our posts.
Are you disobeying a direct order from your superior? Get yourselves up here now!
Yes, sir! Emergency! Mobilize and move out!
L.
We did it.
It was so cringe.
they actually fell for it.
L. Mayo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not a
because there was
single
fake
fault in that
protocol.
head. Nope. He dancing. Sounds like it worked. Now that those
gonna kill
Unitas
your
bozos are
back.
gone, we can finally get into
Oh.
the standby room. Let's check it out before they come back.
It's gonna explode!
What? Oh, yikes! Electrode's still here! Oh, no. Wait, is this Electrode about to self-destruct? Sure looks like it. This is bad, Tim. We've got to calm Electrode down, but how? I think I know a way, Tim. Pokemon can't use self-destruct. There's too much moisture in the air. Really? Then that means we just need to dampen the air. Thanks, Rachel. Let's hurry, Tim.
Since when?
Come with me, cutie.
I'm pretty sure it
that's the
takes
damper
a lot
facility.
shorter of a time for Electrode to explode.
Yeah.
Whooper, we need your help, but Electrode in the next room over is about to self-destruct and explode. Could you come over with us and dampen the air in there? Thanks a ton. I knew we could count on you, buddy. It's willing to help us? Thanks, Whooper. You're a real lifesaver. Whoop! Okay, let's go stop that Electrode. Just yeet the Whooper at the Electrode.
Yeah.
Oh my
Aw.
God.
That is not what Electrode should
God.
sound like.
That sounds like it's constipated.
I mean, maybe that's why it wanted to self-destruct.
I'm constipated. Life is too hard. It's done. It says thank you for stopping the explosion. The credit should really go to Whooper. It's okay to take some credit now and then, Tim. But hey, Electrode, why'd you rev up to explode all of a sudden? You got startled by some strangers showing up out of the blue, huh? So it wasn't ordered to attack us or anything. Apparently, it's only orders were to wait here.
Excuse me?
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself? It says it's much more prone to exploding when it's stressed. I imagine being shut in a little room like this would be really stressful. Apparently, that's not the problem. It's just upset that those Unitas folks haven't been playing with it much recently. Oh, I see.
They haven't been playing with their balls lately.
Can you tell us anything about the people in the white uniforms who were in this room earlier? Oh, this Electrode wasn't brought here by force. It's been the partner of Unitas members since before all this happened. Really? Huh, I guess some people in Unitas actually care about Pokemon. Electro says they're all really friendly. I'm surprised to hear that. They've been using Pokemon like tools. It's hard to imagine them as anything other than the bad guys. Maybe they were just nice around Electrode so it won't explode? Somehow that's even harder to imagine.
Lol.
Now that Electrode's calmed down, we can finally search this room. Whooper's ability really came in clutch. Yeah, it never would in a regular situation, but here it came in clutch. Thanks, Whooper. We really appreciate you diffusing the situation before it could blow up in our faces. Okay, Tim, let's get to it.
Boom!
Right, we need to find the passcode to the stairs.
Oh.
Someone wrote the passcode to the stairs. Awesome, now we can get down to floor B2. Yeah, the passcode is 7020. Okay then, let's head to the stairs as soon as we finish investigating this floor.
Oh.
This is Unitas' schedule for today. Bring the Aurora Drop, Mayor Myers inspection, ship out the cubes.
We have a schedule.
The document is full of information written in fine print. And look at these Pokemon headings. Sanjeev Dennis's mansion, Pokemon inside the mansion. Looks like they did their homework before stealing the Aurora Drop.
Oh.
Let's see what these papers are. From the management team to the research team. To optimize research efficiency, voice recorders for dictating notes will be distributed to all research personnel. Looks like the research here used voice recorders. Dictating notes sounds way more convenient than writing them out. I ought to try that for detective work. I think we're doing fine with regular written notes. Would it be handy if we could record witness statements? Ah, that actually does sound pretty helpful now that you mention it. I don't think there's really anything.
Oh, and they're gonna use that as evidence. They're gonna find someone's recorder.
Alright, let's go to the next floor. Let's enter the passcode. It should be that 4-digit number we just found.
Okay.
Alright, Tim, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go to floor B2.
The elevator would just be too easy.
Okay, let's head downstairs. This way, everyone. We gotta be quiet, though. Bye, Whooper, I guess.
You were loved.
You were the most well-written, best character so far.
Actually true.
Well, we're finally on B2. It's a lot quieter than the floor above. It's like there's no one here at all. It's gonna be an echo fest if we all go down these halls together. Yeah, it might be better if the rest of you wait here. Okay, be careful, Tim. Hey, check it out. There's a floor map over there. Looks like there's a big storage room on this floor. And on the other side of the storage room are the stairs leading to the next room, down to the next floor. Yeah, that's gonna be a hike. Guess we better get going. Looks like we'll need another passcode to access those stairs, too. Gotcha. Let's look for it on our way, then.
Why wouldn't it just be the same passcode?
Because why not? They
Why
don't want to
would it, or would it
complexify.
not be the same passcode?
Yeah. It complexifies their life to just remember different passcodes all the time.
And that's
What
how
is this place?
break-ins happen. When you lower your security.
Your
Okay.
security?
Shut up.
My god, they've got poop in a jar. These machines are probably used to research.
They're researching poop?
Sure, but
I
what's
mean,
that
there's
rock?
doctors that do
What's
that.
a rock? It's coprolite.
Don't know, let's take a look around.
Oh,
There's some papers here. Looks like they were written by someone in Unitas. Go ahead and read them then. They seem to be documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the southern ruins in the past.
Warning, these documents are top secret.
A significant number of these meteorites still remain buried in the immediate vicinity of the ruins. Sounds like that looking around in here might help us figure out what Unitas was up to in the ruins. Yeah, probably. Let's investigate.
oh,
Do you think that rock could be one of the meteorites we read about? Sure seems like it. They must have used this equipment to analyze it. This paper's got some names with a short comment written with short comments under them. Successful completed mission at the ruins exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review for the Unitas member we saw at the ruins. I guess in some ways they're just like any other company. What about these documents? There's a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the art incident. And some other areas have really deteriorated since then, too. Guess that's what happens to a place when you stop paying the maintenance bill.
Lol.
Here, Dad.
These papers look like the lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found in the ruins are made of an incredibly hard material that cannot be crushed or scratched. It's unlike any metal heretofore discovered on this planet. Wow, they're really that hard?
That's what they want.
What are they brought here for? Looks like the file contains lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the southern ruins are not only exceedingly hard, but also contain incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy content of 87% or higher are to be delivered to lowest floor for use. The meteorites discovered in Mewtwo's cave are low in energy and cannot be used. So this meteorite contains energy? I guess it's more than just a normal rock.
It is the rock.
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here.
From RL craft?
I guess that's why they want.
Have you figured out why Unitas came to the ruins? I think so. It should be clear if we piece together all this evidence. Unitas went to the ruins for a reason. Let's deduce their goal from clues found in this room.
Let's start deducing.
If you find any clues that can help us figure out Unitas' goal.
okay.
Do you suppose they could have gone there to look for an energy source? We read that the meteorites with high concentrations of energy were delivered downstairs for use. Yeah, and the reference doc said lots of meteorites could be found around the ruins. Right, so I think Unitas was at the ruins to collect meteorites they could use as an energy source. That seems most likely. But what the heck are they planning to do with that energy?
Okay.
I think that's all about we can be sure of at this point. Yeah, let's keep moving.
Oh,
There's a bunch of papers here. Here's a message from the research team to the operations team. And these papers are from the management team to the operations team. They're all addressed to the same team. Which means whoever says this is must be on the operations team. I'm curious about what that team's been up to.
That looks like a dead end.
Someone pee-pee?
Nyan.
We can't go any farther with these containers in the way. Well, we have to just move them. Let's ask Pangoro for help. I like how these are basically our HMs.
Hey.
Your HMs.
What?
Huh?
HMs.
What is that?
HM. Sorry. hidden field moves, something like that. Guys, it's workout music.
Yeah, you guys like my workout music?
Come on,
didn't know
everyone.
you
Do
work
5
out.
times 20 squats.
100 squats?
I refuse. You can't tell me what to do.
I'm like a GPS. You will have to listen to me.
I love how Scary Face in Gen 2 is just the Pokemon shooting lasers out of its eyes.
Nice, now there's a clear way through. Much obliged, Pangoro. No problem. There should be another big room past here. Let's go get Tim and the others. Nice, Pangoro cleared the way for us. Just a little farther to the stairs now. There's another map over there. Let's take a look. Looks like there's another storage room past here. If we could just get through that, we'll be at the stairs. We still need that passcode, though. I think I got a lead on that. Check out that paper next to the map. Let me see. The stair pass room can be found in the standby room. Please return all controllers to the standby room. How's that for handy? Guess our next stop's the standby room. And lucky for us, it's on the other side of this next storage room. What do you think the controllers are? I'm not sure, but I am sure we're not going to find the answer just by standing here. Let's head to the standby room. We should be coming up on the stairs soon. Wait, Tim, there's something over there.
Wandering Watcher?
You bastard! You hurt Grovile!
Oh!
Dust Noir! That cube on it must be forcing it to keep watch. We should give it a wide berth. But the poor thing's being controlled. Isn't there anything we can do to help? There's a notice we saw that said something about controllers, right? Yeah, it might have been talking about the cube controllers. That notice says they're in the standby room. So we could rescue Dust Noir once we reach the standby room. I think so, yeah. And we're headed there anyway to get the passcode to the stairs. Right, let's head for the standby room then without being spotted by Dust Noir. Typically the things are not accomplished by just standing there. Very true.
Indeed.
No, that's a website.
I kind of wish things would be accomplished by just standing there.
Oh, same.
I mean, if I told my boss that, he'd probably just tell me to get back to work, so. Can they think of any other, like, music?
No.
No? Okay. That's what I thought.
It has to be hype. Because being a detective is hype.
Hype.
Hype!
I guess they have to give you, like, a lot of time in case you get it wrong. Oh. Did he actually sit there?
Are you telling me that they're making Pokemon games too easy?
What? Yeah.
Really? Since
Never would
when?
have guessed.
What are you doing? Okay.
What?
Okay, we made it. We should be safe here for now. Yeah, now let's hurry up and find that passcode and controller.
Oh!
Look, it's a cube controller. Nice, we could use it to make Dust Noir stop patrolling. Yeah. Oh, and the passcode is written down right here. The passcode is 2806, huh? Alright, that'll let us finally use the stairs. Okay, then let's head back to Dust Noir.
Let's head back to the Pokemon that's trying to hunt us.
Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal. We gotcha.
Hey,
Got any special skills, Dust Noir? Huh?
No.
What's that? Something about souls?
Oh.
I think we're better off not asking Dustnor to elaborate.
I can kill people.
You really don't know, eh? One day you were just suddenly here? That cube must have messed up its memory. I feel so bad for it. Sounds like Unitas has been controlling Dustmore for a real long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. It must have been so lonely.
Aw.
Poor Bean.
Punishment for what you did to Grovile. I have no sympathy for you.
Lol.
Alright, we can finally use the stairs. Yeah, I'll just punch in the passcode, which was, 2806. Tim, if you can't remember...
Over here! You okay? I'm
You're
glad you
welcome.
came to your senses. Since you're not attacking me, you must be back to normal, right?
Silence.
Oh,
Dustnoir is thinking that you'd make a yummy snack.
Or at least they'll let you type it in.
Yeah.
As opposed to just...
Nice, it's unlocked. Part of me thought that passcode wasn't gonna work. Now we can get to B3. What on earth would give you the idea that it wasn't gonna work? We haven't forgotten to investigate anything on this floor, have we? No, I think we're fine. Let's head down.
Lol.
What?
Is that just a clue saying that,
That you missed something?
No, because I didn't have any other,
No.
like, little points to hit. Alright, we made it to B3. Another floor is closer to the one the mayor's supposed to visit. We need to be more careful than ever.
We're taking the
Right.
mayor's daughter with us.
Our first order of business should be figuring out how we're gonna get downstairs. If you need a floor map, there's one right here.
Turns around.
I say the stairs to B4 are at the end of this hallway. There's a storage room past the stairs, too. What do you suppose these detainment rooms in the center are? Reminds me of the rooms at the police station. If they're the same rooms at the station, there might be a Pokemon being held there. I just hope there are any more Pokemon that are enduring what that Wooper went through. It's definitely curious about those detainment rooms, but we should check out the stairs first. We shouldn't wander around and risk getting caught by Unitas. Right, stairs first. Let's go, Pikachu. No, that's another game. That one was only slightly better than this one.
What?
whoa!
Oh, let's go.
I think we're better off not opening this door.
Yeah.
No, I think that one is better than Let's Go. And more memeable.
Where in the world is that Cramorant? I swear it ran off this way.
Why'd it even swallow the controller in the first place? We can't stop that
That's
Excadrill without it.
It'd be more
Oh.
efficient if we split up and searched.
Let's split up
Good
and look
idea.
for clues,
I'll
gang.
keep looking here while you check
No.
downstairs.
Okay,
The
I'll change the
grammar
passcode to
is
the
back.
stairs, just in case.
It's gonna be a
No,
pain
it's
in the
the-
neck
is that the
coming
one that
and
we saw
going without
earlier?
card keys.
Ah, stop complaining.
Like
Come on, Houndoom.
Houndoom. Is that the Houndoom we saw earlier?
Possibly. Sounds like the Pokemon going berserk in that room is an Excadrill. Yeah, and they can't stop it because Cramorant swallowed their controller. We got our own problems to deal with right now. It sounds like the United steward who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. And the other one said she's going to change the passcode to the stairs. Are we stuck here then? How can we get downstairs? Don't give up now, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room.
Okay, so you're gonna skip B4 most likely.
Maybe, but we gotta stop that Excadrill before we can sleuth around in there. Which means we need to find that Cramorant and get it to spit up that controller. Going by the map we saw, there should be another room up ahead. Let's start by checking there. It'll just say that that's, yeah.
Hey,
This room looks like a storage room. Seems the only place Cramorant could have escaped to. Hey, Cramorant, where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, it's someone from Unitas. It's too dangerous to go any further. We don't know what we're walking into. Let's go back and join the others for a minute. I see. Thanks for catching us up. The passcode for the stairway has been changed, and getting a card key for the elevator is going to be tricky.
It's pretty simple actually. Knock out. You have a lot of Pokemon on your side. Just knock out the guy.
Yeah, we have really strong Pokemon on our side.
And then,
Some of them competitively
have
viable.
a card, then you can
Uh-huh.
find the card after that.
Some of them even banned in
We wanted to find a way to get downstairs. The only option left is to search the detainment rooms. And to do that, we've got to stop Excadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does and get the controller.
The overused Smogon tier because it was just too powerful.
If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. We'll be able to help Excadrill too. The question is, how do we find Cramorant without getting caught by Unitas? If Cramorant's hiding, it might be hard just for the two of us to find on our own. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Growlithe, but we gotta emphasize stealth on this one. Which means the Pokemon we should be asking is... Think you can help us out again, Luxray?
Or Luxray can just shock it. So, okay. But I think Panera might be chopping then.
Whoa, Excadrill's still on a rampage. I'll take a look into the room.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Steel head? Steel
The rampaging Excadrill has a cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears the same one they put on us at the police station. So that's what's going on. Poor Excadrill. I feel for you, buddy. Are you saying that humans are forcing Excadrill to act this way? No. Cramorant swallowed the controller. So at this point, Excadrill is completely out of control. It truly is a frightening device. I wonder if it'll settle down if we can get the cube off its back. Maybe we should keep our distance, actually. For now, let's look for Cramorant. Oh, there's a Hariyama and a Corviknight trapped in there.
Is that how Iron Hands is made?
Maybe.
Also, wait a minute.
Can't use the stairs now.
Also, wait a minute. If the Excadrill is going literally wild, that's a pretty strong Pokemon. How has it just not started destroying the whole building?
Why are you flying away? I found the Cramorant. Oh, that's why. Unitas is after him.
Unitas is lame. It's Unitas. Chase that Cramorant. I will, but there's also a human in the storeroom. Better keep an eye on the person's movements so we can maneuver around him. Lucky for us, Cramorant seems to have scattered feathers behind him as he ran. If we follow those, we should be able to find him. Try to get through there without being spotted by the human, Luxray. Just watch.
Oh, I guess you didn't even need Luxray's ability to see him in that case. Also, how can he not see where the feathers are? Is that guy just that blind?
I mean, they're a villain of a kid's game. What did you expect?
I don't know, like, where is he supposed to go that he's gonna, like, get out of my way?
Probably run while he's not.
Probably, like, beyond the door. Or something like that.
Does it go top down, though? It doesn't. So, am I just supposed to, like... Where is he now? Okay, so he's facing...
Oh, he's right there.
So if you go straight left, you might be able to... Yeah.
Oh!
How did he go? Or was he just standing there? Okay, so he's
standing there.
Wow, we didn't need the vision to see that.
I see Cramorant in a box. Really? Which box?
That one. Which one? That one. Point to it. I can't. I have no fingers.
But I have.
Ah, this must be my Luxray then.
Hey, Cramorant, you're in there, yeah?
Oh jeez, they found me.
They found me.
Hey,
okay, the convict. They're just gonna send you back to prison.
That's right. I saw you gulp down the Aurora drop, remember?
He's not high anymore.
Oh, he sounds sad without his
you
drugs.
were being controlled.
It sounds like a chicken.
So anyway, tell me why you're being chased.
It sounds like a chicken.
Oh.
Oh, he seems high. It's all whoa and whoa and whoa.
Seriously?
How does
Look at that.
Come on,
the
Pikachu,
controller.
suck it up.
Don't you worry. I swear
Oh,
I'll
that's
get you out of this
pterodactyl?
place.
That's a pterodactyl.
Wait, it actually said thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
Now that we found Cramorant, let's head back to Tim. Right, and that device? It's a cube controller. We can use it to stop Excadrill. Good. Pains me to see Pokemon being controlled. Hey, so, like, how are we gonna get out of here?
How will you?
Just stick with us, Cramorant. We'll keep you away from Unitas. Whoa, you're gonna, like, escort me out of this building? Thanks, dude.
Oh,
Are we trying to get to B5, Pikachu? I'm not sure Cramorant understands that. And we'll figure something out.
I mean, I agree with Luxray on that.
Tim, look, we found Cramorant. Great, what about the controller? Got that too. Now we can stop Excadrill. True to the great detective form, Pikachu, and you did a great job too, Luxray. Excadrill's in the room just up ahead. We can't get close right now because it's going berserk, but it should calm down if we use the controller to deactivate the cube. Why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is the switch, right?
Ayo?
Ayo? Ew. Even if it works, it's covered in Cramorant spit. I'll try to get close to the room with Excadrill in it, then I'll press the switch to turn off the cube.
Isn't she have pairs of gloves?
Thanks, Tim. Once that's done, we need to search for a way to get down to the next floor.
I need to figure out where my gloves are because it's actually getting cold enough in my car to where I probably want to put gloves on. So
Excadrill's on the other side of this door. You got the controller ready, Tim? Yep. Alright, let's open the door.
hurry up, Tim.
Are you
It's coming right
smiling?
at us.
Just standing still,
I'm
perfectly.
working on it.
It was like smiling and was like,
Stop.
oh wait, no, I need to be scared. I can't be happy.
Okay.
Honestly,
Oh,
I would've
good. It
kept
looks
my
like
eye
Excadrill
candy,
settled
so I
down.
understood.
Now you're free, Excadrill.
You still have the thing on your back.
Think we can ask it some questions?
Oh, it does.
It says it's willing to talk.
Hey,
Excadrills are good at digging holes, right? It seems pretty proud of that. It says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. Drilling is its specialty. Does it get dizzy when it drills? I'm wondering about that too. Hey, Excadrill, do you ever get dizzy? Oh, it just said don't be ridiculous. I guess spinning just comes naturally to it.
hey.
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place?
You spin me right.
See, just like Dust Noir. So someone brought it here against its will and used a cube to force it to keep watch. Apparently tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. The cube on its back probably stopped it from moving freely. Treating Pokemon like this, it's just too cruel. What have the humans here been like? More mistreatment of Pokemon, huh? There are more captured Pokemon right here in these rooms? Pikachu, turn 90 degrees to your left. We can't just leave them like this. Yeah, let's set them free. So, we were right about the detainment rooms. They're for holding Pokemon captive. Wait, detainment rooms? Yeesh. I think we're back at the police station. Same scummy names and everything. We've got to figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon here. Yeah, if we search the rooms, we'd probably come up with something. We need to investigate this room anyway. Yeah, we still need to find a card key. Right, okay, let's get this investigation started, Tim.
Card key?
Yes, they keep calling it that. I don't know what you want me to do. It's a list of rules for the Unitas patrol guards. Guards are to patrol B3 in groups of 2. The sliding doors to the Pokemon detainment rooms must be locked at all times. Each pair of guards will keep a single card key for the elevator. When a pair of guards is relieved, they are to pass the card key on to the next shift of guards. The passcode to the stairs must be changed at the beginning of each shift. Security here is tighter than it was in the last couple of floors. Sounds like the guards on patrol now are the only people who know the passcode to the stairs. Doubt they'll share it with us willingly. Either no matter how nicely we ask. This door is locked. We can't free the Pokemon stuck in there until... Bye, Max! Until we find a key. Here's a note from the operations team to the research team. Could be important. Read it out, Tim. The detainment rooms on B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the detainment rooms on floor B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, eh? Must be talking about what happened back at the police station. There's a list here with dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like a list of all the Pokemon in this facility. Some of these names are crossed out. Luxray, Liepard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those Pokemon were at the police station with me, so they were going to be sent here too. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Wooper. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here.
The Poliwrath is right there!
After that, there's some stuff about the cubes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud.
The specs of the controller were utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect broken remains. I see, so that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unitas' involvement before, this pretty much proves it. Yeah, but I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look.
Let me see.
Okay, where should we start looking? How about the key on the desk right there? Some sort of key. It could help us get into a locked room. Okay, if we find any locked rooms, let's try it out. It's some internal orders within Unitas. There's water leaking from floor B3. Mr. Murloc keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It's imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Murloc does all his research on B4. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we still don't know how to get down there. Let's just keep a cool head and keep looking, Tim. This looks like a business report written by someone in Unitas. Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. These cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of the final inspection. Mr. Mayor Myers is the CEO? CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots? You telling me he's the head honcho of this entire organization?
Yes.
Papa's the one running Unitas? That can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. Yeah, it was very obvious he was bad.
To be fair, I think the only reason why he's doing this is because of his wife dying.
Here's an experiment report about the cubes.
Money. Sorry.
It's got a list of Pokemon that the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Liepard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. The list goes on. Wooper, Dusknoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hariyama, Corviknight. The same Pokemon we saw in that other document. At this time, we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from a greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. Still planning to collect even more Pokemon?
Well,
So did we find any good info about Unitas? Yeah, I think we got enough info to make some deductions.
You asked this.
I shouldn't expect to learn that Howard's in charge of all of Unitas. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yeah, there's really no other explanation.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
Rachel.
Because his wife died to a rampaging Pokemon?
Must have been a shock to find out her dear old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. After the whole Howard reveal, but there's something else that's bothering me. Yeah? What's that? The papers we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this one over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think, Tim? Why was Unitas capturing and detaining Pokemon?
Okay.
The Cube experiment report says that they need data about Pokemon, so maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they've been developing? That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes on all sorts of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes fail to work on even a single Pokemon species, the entire operation would be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes by any means necessary. Blistery? Oh no, not Blistery. Are there any Pokemon left that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see what they have to say. There might be a clue somewhere that'll help us find a way downstairs. Let's be as thorough as we can with a set of rooms. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. That's how I expected him to sound.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a Poliwrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey, Poliwrath, why are you in here? It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry. We'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Let's hear what Poliwrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding. It's gotta be pretty stressed. Whoa, whoa. Why is it swinging its arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing us its favorite swimming stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back in the water.
Hey.
How did you get here? You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some humans suddenly grabbed you?
Flexing on the haters.
That must have been the PPB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've seen Poliwrath and Hariyama fighting in the city before. It looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like Wooper. These poor Pokemon.
Also, about best swimmer, my boy Swampert would like to have a word with you.
Hey, aren't you the Corviknight that stole my hat? Don't remember, but probably. Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You're probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Except a Tinkaton, but those are on the ground.
Lol.
Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone head on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Oh, or I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm really not blaming you for anything. Sorry I keep bringing it up.
Hey.
Do you remember how they managed to bring you here? I see. You went to sleep one day, and when you woke up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. And that's when they started controlling you with the cube. I'm serious, Corviknight. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're gonna show the world who's really at fault for all this.
You are a knight, damn it.
I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. Poor Hariyama's all alone in here.
Wait. How do they not know what's inside when it's pretty clear the doors are glass?
Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way! Hariyama, don't even think about it. Huh? What'd it say? He's been searching for a sumo opponent. Huh, yeah, I don't know if you're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama, I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. It says it loves testing his strength by sumo wrestling. I bet Hariyama would get along really well with Darmanitan, but now it's not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to Darmanitan at this point, we'd be in real trouble. Sorry, Hariyama. Guess you win this round by default. So you're brought here against your will, too. I know that happens to a lot of Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair. Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. I see. It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Wow, it's really strong.
Are you calling it fat, Pikachu?
Looks like the floor's been weakened here.
Oh, I think.
Ooh, I can just barely see the floor below through these cracks. If we have Darmanitan use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. Darmanitan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask a Pokemon for help here. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate in these detainment rooms. And we did find a passcode or a card key. We'll never get downstairs at this rate. We'll have to think of another way. We need to get down to the next floor, but we can't take the stairs or use the elevator. We gotta think of a third option for getting down there. Let's brainstorm what we can do, and I'm open to any ideas, no matter how extreme they might be. Right, there's gotta be a way, though.
Okay.
Maybe we can ask Excadrill to drill a hole through the floor. Oh yeah, I bet Excadrill could carve out a mean hole for us. And if we take it to that section of the floor Hariyama already damaged, why, I could dig through that in no time flat. I'm sold. Let's hit Excadrill up for help. We need to ask Excadrill to drill a hole through the floor for us. Yeah, let's go ask right now. Anyways, that's the situation. Think you can help us, Excadrill? It says it's the least it can do. I'm so glad it'll help. Hey, Crameron! Give that controller back! Did you hear that voice? It's one of those Unitas grunts. They'll probably come in here too. We better hurry. Think you could start digging right away, Excadrill? I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim.
I mean, if you're trying to remain quiet, surely that will be perfect. Oh, that's not.
Yeah.
Wow, you dug that hole in no time. We really appreciate it, Excadrill. Thanks to you, we could finally get down to B4. What about Excadrill and the others, though? Oh, yeah, good point. Excadrill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up. With your skills, I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. Sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and if you find Wooper, Dusknoir, and any others from the other floors, too. Yeah, you go with Excadrill too, Cramorant, and don't let Unitas catch you this time.
This time.
Thanks, Excadrill. Yeah, I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far, after all. And I need to stop Papa, whatever it takes. Right, just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then, it's about time we get a move on. We've got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on, everyone. Through the hole.
Something diggy hole. I forget, is that still a valid Minecraft reference?
Okay.
It is.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Did everyone make it down safely? I don't see anyone from Unitas here now. They must have all gone down to the bottom floor, B5. Oh, and look, a floor map. Let's check it out. Okay, so the door on the right leads to a hallway to some stairs, and the door to the left leads to some storage rooms and the elevator. But it looks like we can't pass through the storage room. It says they're packed full of crates. But I guess we gotta use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we just need to open that door on the right. But it says here that we'll need a card key to open the doors on this floor. A card key instead of a passcode this time? The security on this floor is the tightest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy, but we've got to find that card key.
I mean, clearly the security is still bad if they're just leaving passcodes around.
And we just dug a hole through the floor and no one came to check on that. Now that I get a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to the map we saw in B1, this floor is used by the research team. Oh yeah, it said that in the orders we saw earlier too. They said that Murloc's research data was stored on this floor. I guess that room in the middle is Murloc's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas research if we have a look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're looking kind of pale. Oh, it's just... knowing me run into Papa soon is making me nervous. He's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the ones conducting research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? What would help him to understand? This must be really tough for Rachel.
I'm disowning you.
I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him about how you feel. That's what's most important.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know exactly what word she's gonna say.
You could be right.
Papa,
Thanks, Tim.
you was a bitch!
This isn't what Mom would have wanted.
Yeah. They said they're gonna go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help.
Oh no, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah. And it's stronger than before.
Pikachu,
But-
no, not your heart attack.
Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
Getting weaker. Hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely? Like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now that I've got my memories back, I'm basically Harry in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu's fades away. This is bad. We can't just let Pikachu disappear. We've got to get your body back fast, for both of your sakes. You got that right. What's this? What is it? There's something stuck to my foot. Let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operations team. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bamboo Burrow. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here. What's this about a sleeping man? Oh, I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Hey, Pikachu, you think Dad's body is close? Yeah, the feeling's stronger here than on any of the other floors so far. So it might be down on the lowest floor, B5. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating.
It's like Full Metal Alchemist, except not good.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this...
There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. The store won't budge. No point in brooding about it here. Let's look around somewhere else.
Guys, let's find a Cling Clang to fix it.
What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think the reports about the cube experiments. Look what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves were also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of the Pokemon seem rather significant. I need to exercise, but I don't want to exercise. That's a mood. No, how could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Well, let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone else is going to listen to this. By the way, remember Mr. Meyer stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Murlock. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah, well lucky for you. I sat in on the meeting to keep minutes.
Purple hair guy?
Yeah, the one that looks like a certifiably evil scientist.
Yeah. I heard what Mr. Myers had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Murlock made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cubes so a disaster like the R incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting, in fact. Which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I had never met her, but I heard she was truly a gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe to make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her, too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so. The intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all the stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad face to face. Looks like someone in the middle of the building a computer. I don't see anything else unusual. Think.
Oh,
Did you hear something now, just Tim? No, I didn't. Never mind that, I guess.
Ooh, sorry, what?
Oh, I just guesstimated what probably building. It's probably just a multi-purpose controller for all the cubes.
Oh.
Apparently we need a card key to open the
sorry,
door.
I guess because I just found a shiny Vileplume in Fool's Gold.
Hey, nice!
Oh.
There might be one in
Well,
this
I
room
said you're
somewhere. Let's
probably-
look.
I was trying to say you're probably right about the thing being...
Yeah, because I just heard a clink.
Yeah.
You actually just hear a clink?
Yeah.
In-game.
So shiny Vileplume in Fool's Gold is entirely green.
Woo! This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all your stuff.
Funny thing is,
This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of this scientific jargon, though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received a word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousness. If this is sufficiently achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer, more pleasant place to live. This new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I expect this to be very fulfilling work. So Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems really proud to be part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's gotta be a side to the story we're not seeing. What's this document? Let me see. Oh, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. Wow, that's a report about my body. What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results with the expected range for an adult human male. The only abnormality we observed in the subject is brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of atrophy. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess I mean your dad's just sleeping, and he's still totally healthy? That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm happy to hear I'm still alive. And no worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus now you have confirmation that your body's here in this lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operations team. Go ahead and read them. Location Bamboo Burrow, target Jessica Miller. Objective retrieve the thumb drive. This is about what happened at Bamboo Burrow. It's imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is the direct order from our CTO. Tim, what is it? Why did you stop reading? It says here that Unitas' CTO is Mr. Murlock. What? That guy's the Chief Technology Officer? So the mayor's the CEO, and Murlock's the CTO. Papa and Murlock lead the organization together? But why? There's a map of Bamboo Burrow attached to this document. Really put a lot of preparation into the attack on Jessica. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Murlock, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her, though. Unitas must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing.
I asked food. What did I miss?
Nothing really. There's a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes? There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. It's good to check in with yourself and make sure you're alive now and then. Definitely, definitely.
Wait, what?
That's what Queen said. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools.
In reference, what to there? That's
about the research report about Harry's body.
Oh.
Especially if you swapped consciousness with an electric mouse. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself.
Oh my god, a blowtorch? Hell yeah!
Here's a ticket submitted for the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4, issue with CTO's lab door. Status. Card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We've removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working. That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Here's some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. CTO, that's Unitas' Chief Technology Officer. Looks like it's written in a hurry. It's kind of hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes are...
Officer. Of course it's hard to read.
The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearly all Pokemon. However, they are not completely effective on Rock-type Pokemon. These cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other more pressing work to attend to. The research team consider this its most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon Pokemon's bodies. That Unitas guy in Bamboo Burrow is controlling a Rock-type Pokemon, no problem though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they're using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. This must be on Unitas' research desk. There's a note here. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Borough. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, How do you think they can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. I don't see Dad's body or Mayor Myers around here. Same. I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do? Wait, what was that? I heard it too. It came from the half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim.
He's gonna think computer?
It's a Windows noise.
Whoa, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside. Is it okay?
Or is it a Porygon?
It says it found the perfect little gap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A nap, huh? Sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's its partner? A researcher here, apparently. They must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry, buddy, your partner's not back yet. Why don't you go look for them, then? Oh, I get it. You're stuck. Uh-oh, is it okay? I think so. It doesn't sound like it's in any pain. Sounds sad, though. We can't just leave it like this. I guess we may as well help, since we're here and all. It's really wedged in there, though. I don't think we can just yank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Didn't we pass by a desk with some tools on it? Let's grab one of them. Right here. I see. There we go. That's the toolbox we're looking for. An oil can, some screwdrivers, and a blowtorch. Lots of options. Let's take them all with us and get that Pokemon unstuck from the computer. I highly doubt Pokemon's going to allow me to use a blowtorch on a Pokemon. Just thinking out loud here.
It's weak to fire.
The Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Careful, if you keep trying so hard to get out, you can really hurt yourself. Well, Tim, think we can use one of these tools to rescue this Pokemon? I'll think of something. We can't just leave it there. Maybe we can help it with this oil can? Hey, yeah, you can use the oil to help it slide out. Heads up in there. I'm gonna pour some oil in. Oh, you've ruined the computer. You're not supposed to put oil in your computers.
I thought that's how it worked, but, you know, I'm just an ignorant old man.
Yeah, says the CS graduate. Well, think you can get out now?
Well, see, I was the CS graduate in 1894, so...
I'm going to strongly guess that did not exist as a major, but that's just me. There was a Clink inside. Thanks for getting you out of there? Forget about it, it was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump right in, but mind if we ask a few questions, Clink?
You know, I was about to joke and say, of course it did. It was called Christian Sciences.
Yeah, I could tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Apparently, this wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. Guess it still hasn't learned its lesson.
Lol.
Hey.
Do you get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? It's worried because his partner seems really concerned about something. Pretty sure CS is mostly software, not hardware. But to know the software, don't you also need to know the hardware?
No.
Like, my dad was also a CS major, so he had to know about computers in order to work with them.
Renee, the answer to that is no. Source, this is literally what I do.
Okay.
And because I also interact with the hardware. I don't know that half as well.
Then coming from somebody without a CS degree, don't put oil in your computer. You only put the ceramic paste. No, I'm just kidding. But sort of not.
I mean, thermal paste, yes.
Yeah.
I actually had to replace the thermal paste on the Switch when I did my fan.
Yeah. Maybe Clink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Clink's partner might not be a bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful. Do you know where to find the card key that opens the doors? Clink says his partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like it somewhere else? I guess all the researchers here keep their card keys on them at all times. Then it could be hard to get our hands on one. Glad we were able to help Clink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay.
Proud of you.
Woo! Yay, queen! What was today's exercise? Hey, Tim, is it just me, or does the shape of this clink look familiar? That panel by the middle door, maybe? Yeah, exactly. Let's head over there. Ah.
Yeah.
This stupid duck.
How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? I'm pretty sure Clink's the perfect size. Excellent. Wait here a sec. I'll go get Clink. So anyway, think you can help us out, Clink?
Every day is like
Ooh,
day.
knee stuff. Oh, gosh.
Okay,
I'm
Clink,
sorry
do
for
your
your
thing.
knees, your aging knees.
Just down.
Yeah.
Down and put up it.
Alright, it worked. Thanks, Clink. Now you can get inside. Oh, you're gonna go find your partner? We don't know where your partner is. Afraid I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs? There's a Unitas member searching for Cramorant up there. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. I hope Clink finds his partner.
Hey.
Yeah, me too. Okay, now I've got to investigate that room. I hope we can figure out what Murloc was researching. Yeah, let's go inside.
Hello?
Oh,
Yeah?
hello?
Hello.
Hello! Grab, we used oil in a computer. That's where it's supposed to go, right?
You don't oil your computer on a weekly basis?
Maybe that's why my cooling unit exploded last September.
Wait, what?
Oh wait, that's right. Grab was a part of the community. TLDR, Ninja and I were literally about to do an episode of a series we were doing together at the time, and my computer wouldn't turn on. So I did like a little reset on it, and when it turned on, my temperature was reading 212 degrees Celsius. So I'm like, that's probably not good. So I looked and found out that the water cooling unit that's used to cool my PC had just given out entirely. So I couldn't stream for a whole week while I waited for the part to come in, and then my dad and I did emergency surgery on my computer. It was a big pain in the ass to lug this big thing back down the stairs.
Did you switch it just back to, like, I'm presuming, like, just an air cooling tower? Or...
No, unfortunately, because of the way my PC set up, it just only uses this exact water cooler, so I just bought the exact same water cooler and just hoped it had a faulty unit. And knock on wood, it's been over a year now, and the unit hasn't exploded, so I think I just had a bad unit. I mean, the first one lasted a whole year before it exploded. Yeah.
It was around this time that it happened!
No, it was in September! Don't you say it was around this...
Our series was in November!
Don't you say that!
Remember?
I like how Renee just keeps...
Knocking on wood. I don't need another explosion.
I'm knocking on a fucking... What kind of a table is
Here we are, Murloc's lab.
Is it an IKEA table?
What? Not having things
No,
explode
it's
is a
not.
good thing.
Definitely
Yeah, that's what I agree. Not having things explode is good. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding. I don't know how we're gonna investigate all this. There's bound to be really important information about Unitas in here. Yeah, I hope we can find a card key, too.
Apparently I don't actually need to win this fight that I grinded
There's a voice
for.
recorder.
But
It seems to
man,
have
do I
more than
wanna
one
win this
recording
fight
on
that I
it.
grinded
What do we
for.
listen to first? There's a recording titled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon.
Not having things break is even better, but you can't always get what you want. I just hope it doesn't break
That
again.
Conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab.
But I thought that was a really stupid
Howard
name,
was
so I
rather
named it
taken with
Unitas
that name.
instead.
He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Why does this guy sound evil?
Because he is. They want to paint the mayor as like a good guy with bad intentions, and Murloc is a bad guy.
No,
Murloc
he's
was
a
the
bad
one
guy
who
with bad
suggested.
intentions.
Yeah, Murloc was the one who suggested to Mayor Myers to restart Emma's research. He's been involved with all this right from the start. recording do you want to listen to? The track titled Cube Presentation. Let's hear it.
That sounds so... I mean, Murloc did pluck a piece of
Report
Pikachu's
subject,
hair,
Cube
so...
presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now
Here
we
and
can
there,
continue
excuse me?
development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move
bed
on to
sucks.
a
Good
project
night,
I've kept on
Queen.
the back burner.
Aw, good night, Queen. Have good sleeps.
You are cool.
Papa knew the side effects the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, it shows there's kindness in him. I don't know that the same could be said for Murloc. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
Hey.
I had a bad feeling about Murloc from the moment we met him, but I didn't realize he was this terrible. His research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. There's a bunch of different information scribbled on here. That handwriting's awful. This is gonna be hard to decipher. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to write all of it. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Let's read
Renee,
each
I've
one
never
carefully.
actually seen your handwriting.
I'm left-handed, so that should be enough tell.
No, it's not. I'm left-handed too, and I write nicely.
Renee, my mom is left-handed, and she writes fairly nicely.
My coworkers have difficulty reading my handwriting, even when I try hard.
Renee, I think it's just the fact that you're a STEM major.
Yep, mm-hmm.
Hey, wait.
Except that Glacial's also a STEM mage. About distributing the cubes. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon pose to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. Altering the news in order to get the picture that we're wanting to paint. Goddamn, this suddenly became relevant. Just kidding. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot.
What have I joined back?
You came into reality.
I am pretty
Yay.
famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed that Slowpoke statue,
Also
people in the
not
city
gay,
would
man.
probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we're able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You're telling me. Still, now I wonder. Is that the only reason they detained me? The writing over here is just as sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? Let's see. I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong at the PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler, as in the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Murloc as well, huh? There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Phase 2. Receive the specimen from the PPB. Phase 3. Extract energy from the specimen. Receive the specimen? Guess that's referring to when the PPB was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me while I was being controlled by the cube and I had no idea what was going on. We managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Murloc's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about you when you were detained at the police station. Yep, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like a Pokemon are dangerous.
Damn it, my knee itches.
But what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body, too. Murloc seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it? Door's locked with a passcode. Guess we're looking for numbers again. I didn't want that one. I wanted that one. There's another room back there. Wait, huh? What is it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu? This is his prison shot! It's his mug shot!
What is that picture of you in there, Pikachu?
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
We'd better look into this.
Oh no.
Oh, let's not
Wait,
say
it's
that.
not the
Criminal
same
record.
tail.
Pikachu does have a criminal record. That happened in this game. This back room wasn't on the map. Maybe Murloc wanted to keep it a secret? It seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there. Looks like this is where we enter the passcode to open the door. Okay. Yes, I understand. Okay. These look like experiment reports. Yeesh, I can barely read the handwriting. And there are sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe we could just read the most important points. I need more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora drop. Huh, it's more research material on the meteorites, like we found on floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. So those goons we ran into at the ruins were acting under Murlock's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from this document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora drop? Guess it really just isn't an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites and the Aurora drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the Aurora drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the reports doesn't say what that means. What will happen when the Aurora drop is activated? What exactly is Murloc trying to accomplish with this research? It's gotta have something to do with that final goal he wrote about. Well, we've searched the whole room, but we still haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers on the whiteboard in that back room? They gotta be worth a shot at least. Remember the numbers from the whiteboard in the back room? Yeah, they were 200, 122, 170, and 608. We don't know which one's right, or even if they're passcodes at all. There's no harm in trying it. Go for it, Tim.
Perfect.
That's it. The door opened. Now we can take a look around in the back room. This lab must be Murloc's as well. Yeah, probably. But what's going on in here? There's some high-tech equipment in here, along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good look, though, Tim.
Did they actually use the word vibe?
Yep.
This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. Seems like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experiments he was doing from this alone, though.
It's sus.
Who the hell are these?
It's definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does all this mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here. Murloc's seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in his room? What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he got these photos of me, or Harry and Pikachu, right next to each other, makes me wonder if Murloc's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. No way. If not, then why has he been targeting me so persistently?
Tim, how the hell did you not figure that out already?
I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, Aurora drop, human. That's all I can make out. It seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. 200, 122, and 17608. Pretty careless of him to display the door passcode so prominently. I'm wondering more about the numbers we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Let's say Murloc really has figured out your secret, Pikachu. Just what was he planning to do with you after he'd captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. I got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Right. Okay, where should we start looking? This document's titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion Machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. To shut down the machine in the event of an emergency, remove the power cable. Just turn it off, duh. That's how you do it, guys. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from this messy writing, whoever jotted it down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. This document's written by Mayor Myers. The title is Coexistence Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. It says the mayor will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. That revolutionary device that's been making the news lately is definitely the cubes. There's a draft of a speech in here too, I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me to once again express my plans for our mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the art incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. But Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. As a testament to our commitment to mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon, we have created a truly revolutionary device. And so, it is on this last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it is my honor to finally unveil to you the Friendship Cube. Papa. By Friendship Cube, he means the control cubes, right?
Pokemon. That's not friendship. That's possession.
I don't think he knows the full extent of all of this.
That's right. He's planning to distribute these cubes that control Pokemon all over the city. Can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. Some kind of experiment report. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in a failure. Making adjustments will be difficult but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. Two become one. What is he trying? Was he trying to fuse two things together? The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He's literally underlying this part for emphasis. Papers are completely covered in sloppily scribbled equations. They look, complicated. Yeah, this all means absolutely nothing to me. I'm not getting any more little things, but they usually tell me when I'm all out of that. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Murloc? Yeah, and it might have some important information. Let's give it a listen after this.
Something, Castlevania.
Looks like there's something else to investigate here. Do you think we should listen to this voice recorder? Definitely. It's got 3 tracks on it. Which do you want to hear? There's one titled Research Data. Let's hear it. Sure thing.
Report subject.
What is that
Research
noise
data.
in the background?
Approximately 6 months
No,
prior
it's
to the
from
art
Max.
incident,
On the what?
I discovered a method
like a
of
scratching
linking the
sound in the
minds
back.
of humans.
It's probably my
and
mouse.
Pokemon. This would make
What?
it possible.
Why
to
does your
control
mouse
Pokemon
sound
as
like
we please.
a
Sandpaper.
saw blade?
I'm certain
Because
this
Yeah,
is the
sandpaper.
greatest discovery
I
of
don't
the
have
century.
like the pad, like
But it was
the
not
Mac.
possible at
Oh,
that
you know a
stage
great
of
place you
research
can
to
get
make
one?
the hypothesis a reality. More information.
No, tell me
Is
more,
this Emerald
Emerald.
Ace's merch
Then I
site?
searched
Yeah, it
relentlessly
is Emerald
for the
Ace's
missing
merch
piece of
site.
the puzzle.
You should
And
go
at
check.
Pick them
last,
all up before Emerald Ace hits 1,000.
Well, no, those are saying those are
Previously.
permanent. The only ones that go away are the shirts and the long
She
sleeve
called
shirts.
my research dangerous, insisted
Oh.
that I stop.
The
But
fact
that was
this
no
was the
Well,
concern.
best.
my
Right.
non-milestone
opportunity to
one
scour
is
the
going
research
away after
facility.
1,000.
Well, no, your non-milestone one is
Almost
permanent. The
failed
milestone
to
one's the
know
other one that's not permanent. Anything on the website that says
Jessica
event
did
is going
this.
away when we hit 1,000.
I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
I think he just laid out his evil plan and we totally weren't paying attention, but I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
we were
The
we were
plug in the
self-promoting.
Merle
Okay,
was
but how much of the
important.
plan do we already know?
Pretty much everything. He had Jessica targeted and Emma's data stolen all so he could work on his new research. That's so awful. What recording do you want to listen to? There's one titled Finding Jessica.
Report subject. Finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in Bamboo Burrow. Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
Huh? Simulations of linking minds. Whatever Murloc's goal is, I don't think it's good.
No, really, Pikachu.
There's one titled Proving My Hypothesis. Let's see what we can learn.
Report subject. Proving my hypothesis. I did it.
Voice
I finally
acting
did it.
101.
Two become one. That is the answer. Two become one. This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct. I wish I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica.
Emma.
The cubes are nothing more than toys now.
Hey, actor guy, have you heard of the famed Minecraft streamer Tommy Innit? Can you be him but evil and also American and read the lines with that voice?
He's using my mom's research for his own ends. What is wrong with that man? I couldn't agree more. Murloc's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, and we've got to stop him. Listening to those recordings, Murloc sounded unhinged. He was getting awfully excited by the thought of achieving whatever wild dream he has. According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to whatever he's got cooking now. I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Murloc's up to. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted. Right, let's take a moment to digest all this information and make some deductions.
Okay, let's start deducing.
You know what? Screw it. I'm using items in battle. Gas.
Did you find enough clues?
Okay.
Murloc needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. Jessica had Emma's research data, and that's why she was targeted. The data is being used to research something other than the cubes. I've got a bad feeling about this. Unitas. No, Murloc is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We've got to do something.
Hey, got a moment?
No.
What is it?
I think we should organize our findings so far.
Yeah, let's lay it out.
We have a lot of info to pick over, but this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Murloc, and Emma. Those 3 are closely connected with Unitas. Yeah, but they each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about those 3 people. Howard's trying to have cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the R incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. Murloc is set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went so far as stealing Emma's research so he could advance his own. We don't know exactly what he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He says something about simulations of linking minds, and I think the only way we're going to find out more about that is if we ask Murloc himself. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seemed to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. She sounds like she had a good heart. But now, Murloc's using Emma's research data. Right, data that was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The Unitas we're seeing now is nothing like the Unitas project Emma was part of. I think we've seen all about there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor. We're not getting there without a card key. Right, and we didn't even find one in the lab. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head out and join the others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. What is it? I heard someone talking. Up above.
Why is there a hole here?
Oh no! Hey, sweet! They dropped their card key!
Deus Ex Machina!
Okay. Convenient.
Wow, way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust out the party hats yet. Someone from Unitas is bound to show up at any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door on the right. We need to get a move on, Tim. Right.
Okay.
Now we can finally get down to the bottom floor. Just gotta open this door with the card key and... Wait, Tim, I hear something. Get back!
That screaming face.
Huh? What do you think you're doing here?
Whoa!
Run for it!
Hey, wait! Stop!
And don't move. And don't move.
Hey, wait! Stop! We want to talk!
Pikachu is so slow.
Hey, why'd you stop?
Why?
you say?
He's sacrificed.
Hey,
Couldn't he have done
what are you doing?
that in front of him?
But Pikachu, Growl is buying us some time.
It said bye. It said bye bye, and I'm like, oh no, betrayal. That's what it felt like.
I'm just. Why didn't he do it in front of him?
This is bad.
We managed to get away from Unitas thanks to Growlithe, unfortunately. We can't go any farther. All those crates are blocking the way. We just gotta force our way through. That's right. You're up, Darmanitan.
Stacks a bunch of caves. Caves?
Caves?
Crates?
Okay, we made it through. Wait, there's a vending machine! What's in there? I want some Skittles. Should reach the elevator, keep going straight this way. Excuse me, Luxray, I want to get into it. I can't get to the vending machine! Luxray's blocking it! This is so sad.
What if I told you there's no Skittles?
I guess I can go with nerds as well. This door won't open!
What if I told
Running out of
you
time, I
there's
can
no
see those
nerds
humans getting
too?
closer. Even I can't
Wait,
break a door
wait.
like this. There's gotta be a way to open this door, right? Pikachu, what about that switchboard? We could probably force the door open if we run an electric current through the switchboard. Guess that's my
Talk
cue.
about it
Huh?
now.
Hey, wait a minute. Renee is a nerd.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh no, they're coming.
Oh. Hey, yo.
Can't Luxor just...
Did you just say
Yep.
Luxray, thank you.
Oh my god, this trainer has level 78 Pokemon. And is also using a Mark
Come on,
pump.
let's go.
Pikachu!
Luxray used Headbutt?
I thought it was Wild Charge, but okay.
Maybe it did hurt itself. Who knows?
Sorry, Luxray. Let's
guess
go,
he's not gonna
Pikachu.
actually have
Yeah,
that
we'll come back for him and Growlithe when this is all over. Hang on until then, you two.
They're gonna have to fight their friend at the end. Who thinks it's gonna be that?
Okay, at this point, all that's left is to take the elevator down to the bottom floor. It's thanks to you that we made it this far, Darmanitan. We really appreciate it. No, thank you. It felt awesome getting to help out so much. I want to thank you, too, for giving me a chance to repay my debt to you. Hey, cut it out. You're acting like this is goodbye. The world's still got the bottom floor to deal with, and for all we know, this is where things will get really hairy. Right,
No,
true.
no, you don't understand.
Okay, everyone, into the animal when we go.
Was there mud and kip?
Renee, it's a Mudkip, and it's also a tadpole. It's also a water electric type.
You're not planning to stay behind too.
Yup. Oh.
Pikachu!
Wait! You can't!
Lots of fun. Well, Galarian Darmanitan might not be very good against Houndoom. Pangoro will be great.
You guys.
And I think you can learn Earthquake.
Oh, I'm back. I saw that right at the end.
You're just gonna keep saying Mudkip.
I found Mudkip.
Yeah.
We've finally made it.
But we lost all our friends.
And that means it's possible Mayor Myers is just ahead.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Final boss fight.
I don't think there's boss fighting in this, unfortunately.
And then you
Murloc
see
may have fooled my father,
Unless
but
it's
we're
just
not
mash
sure
the
what
A
it takes
button.
to
That's been the
deal
only
with
boss fight so far.
That's right.
it's gonna be versus Cynthia,
Hey,
like
hey,
even stronger than
what
Dash.
about my body?
Oh, don't you
This,
worry.
I just
We
read
haven't
something
forgotten.
funny.
Oh, well, okay then.
It was not even
You
what I
can't
said.
have what was supposed to be a sad moment with all his friends essentially sacrificing themselves for him and then have a joke. That's not how that works.
But it's a meme game, so it works.
The way the voice acting went, it sounded more like they were betraying him
Hey,
than
Well,
actually sacrificing. But okay.
Dad!
It's dead.
We finally
It's
found
dead.
me.
We finally found me.
Well, we finally made it to the bottom floor. I just hope everyone back upstairs is still okay. They'll be alright. We've seen how capable they are of fending for themselves. For now, let's focus on getting through to your dad. Right. I hear someone up ahead. Someone's humming? Hey, look up there! Is that who I think it is? Yeah.
Who
It's
did not
Murloc.
see him?
If he's here, that probably means Howard's here too. You know what to do, Tim. Yeah, I've got to convince the mayor to stop this plan they're working on. And to do that, we need to expose Murloc and prove what he's really up to. Sure, but at this point, Howard's likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Even if you blow Murloc's plot wide open, that might not be enough to convince Howard to change his mind. I know, but we've got to try. For Rachel and Howard, for the Pokemon of Rhyme City, and for you. Both of you. Thanks, Tim. Alright, let's do this. Yeah.
There's little low-pads in here, and I found a Wingull. Oh, and there's a Pelipper.
What's that pose?
What's that Pokemon? That's the, I've been standing here for so long that my back hurts pose. I should know. Oh my god, this Mudkip is level 69. Nice.
Mr. Murloc? Oh my, would you look at this? What might you all be doing here? Ah yes, you must have been the cause of all that commotion earlier. That explains why my entire staff rushed upstairs. But the question of why you're here still stands. Did Howard invite you to join him for your front row seats to the shipment of the cubes? We've let ourselves in. Actually, we're here to see the mayor. I see. So tell us, Mr. Murloc, where is... Wait, here he comes.
Where is? Just where is?
Papa.
Hey, can I teach this
Looks like
Mew
the whole
any
cast is here.
like in the main games?
We need to prove Murloc's deception and put a stop to his scheme.
Yeah, but where do we even start? Tim Goodman, what are you doing here?
I forgot.
I've been investigating a mysterious group. They're called Unitas.
That face, I cannot take it seriously.
Investigating Unitas? Why are you doing that?
Unitas has been causing some serious problems, Mayor Myers.
Problems? What are you talking about?
He doesn't know.
Papa,
No, he's
please
hiding it.
listen.
No, he genuinely doesn't know.
Mayor Myers,
Or is a good actor?
Unitas is a dangerous organization.
I don't know. The acting
But all they
here
do is
subpar
conduct
the
research
entire
into
game.
Pokemon. I
Then why is there a
created
human
Unitas
right
for
there?
the benefit of Rhyme City.
Detail.
How could that
Dude,
be
just
dangerous?
point
On
up-
what
just
basis
point
do you
behind
make this claim?
Oh, a TM. What TM did I get?
All of the above?
Yeah,
But which one's the most convincing?
I punch.
Oh.
Nah, Unitas didn't do that. Come on, think back.
I hadn't actually ever gotten one wrong, so I was interested.
Oh, did you do that on purpose?
Remember the jewel theft at the Dennis residence?
Yes, I did hear that the Aurora drop was stolen the day after the award ceremony.
That's right. And Unitas was involved in that incident.
Excuse me?
And I also have evidence that the Aurora drop was brought here.
How could that be?
Because the plot is bad.
I'm sure that was just a few bad apples.
I think it's a fine plot.
You
I
can't
just
say
think
the whole
plot could've been
organization
written
is
way better
dangerous
than
just because of
than
that.
it is.
Actually, they've committed
Like,
other
this is
crimes
not a
as
bad
well.
plot, in my
They
opinion.
even
It's just
targeted
badly
us, too.
written.
Bad quality of
it's-
written, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Bad quality of a good plot.
I do that when I'm tired and I have to do a homework.
What? Bad quality of a good plot?
Yeah, pretty much that
Everywhere
story.
we went,
Oh.
What?
we kept getting attacked by Unitas.
I'm sure that was just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? They even went after me and Jessica.
CCI after this? Or...
Rachel, you too? Murloc, did you know
What we're
about
sa-
this?
What we're saying is, Mayor, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Yeesh. He's completely ignoring us.
Please, Papa. You have
Come
to
on,
stop
choke him
this.
out! I want to see some kind of action here.
Choke him?
Yes.
Not when human Pokemon coexistence is so close to being achieved.
And the cubes are how you'll achieve that?
Exactly. Pokemon can be dangerous at times, but the friendship cubes will solve that problem.
He generally doesn't know what's going on.
I don't...
Mayor Myers, those cubes
I don't
are...
think he cares.
Do you have any idea how Pokemon have been harmed because of those cubes?
I don't think he has a brain.
No, he doesn't. Why would he have a brain? That's too logical.
Oh, yeah, true.
It's either the first or the second one, honestly.
The PPB incident.
Cannot butter and sing.
Case with Butler.
Thought he was going to say the
I did hear about
incident.
that.
He was using one of those cubes to make a Pokemon commit crimes.
He what? Why would he misuse the cubes that way?
Because of that, my Pikachu was wrongfully arrested.
Wait.
I nearly lost a member of my family because of those cubes.
I have all this like cinematic, like climactic music, and then he just is like, nah, it can't be that.
If they're misused, which is not enough of a reason to stop this operation.
Papa!
With the friendship cubes, humans and Pokemon can finally understand one another.
Mayor Myers.
They already understand.
Can't you see you're being deceived?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Everything is perfect right now. Smile.
Dolls.
The purpose of the cubes, in truth, is to deprive Pokemon of their free will and force them to do what humans want.
I
Big
was
brain.
told the friendship cubes were revolutionary devices that would allow humans and Pokemon to live in harmony.
Yeah, by
Mayor
controlling.
Myers,
Yeah.
you've been deceived this whole time by the name Friendship Cube. They're actually called
Shut
Control
up,
Cubes.
Mayor. We know that you're in on this.
Please, you have to stop this before it's too late.
But
No,
my money.
never.
Oh.
Even if it's all true, this was Emma's dream.
Here you go, Glacial.
No, this wasn't Mama's dream.
Rachel.
Papa, don't you remember? When I was little and got lost in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring saved me. I was afraid and crying, and since it was worried for my safety, the Ursa ring chose to rescue me. All Pokemon have free will and can think for themselves. But you're trying to impose your will onto theirs.
Sorry,
Do you really
Wilmer's a
believe that's
submarine
right?
in this game.
Oh.
How can you claim to coexist with Pokemon if you take away their free will?
Because I'm a
Papa,
human.
is that really the future you want for Rhyme City? Because
Yes.
Mama's dream for people and Pokemon was nothing like this. And if she knew, if Mama saw this,
If Mama saw
you
this,
just can't
she'd
do
smite
this,
you.
Papa!
Mama.
I didn't realize
Just kill the
what
man.
the friendship cubes were really doing.
Wait, just told you what the
See,
friendship
now
cubes
that
are
I'm
really
strong.
doing! How did you not think about this for one fucking second?
I'm sorry.
No.
Rachel,
Stupid.
Stupid!
Ooh. Dum
I
dum.
nearly made a terrible mistake that couldn't have been undone.
Okay, but you're still making a
much as I'd
terrible
like to,
mistake
We can't wrap this up just yet.
There's one last problem to take care of.
You.
Yes. Who took advantage of my
mom.
plan? Who could have done these things?
There's only
Is
one
this
person
how
who could've.
dense is this
Oh
man?
yeah, he's extremely dense.
It's time to expose the one pulling the strings, Tim.
He's a political figure. No wonder he's dense. Okay, moving on.
Thanks for getting the one political joke per month out of the way early.
Yeah.
Out of the early, we're 2 hours and 37 minutes into this.
I said
behind this?
for the month.
Ah.
It's the 1st of November.
You're the culprit.
He's gonna get possessed.
Shut up!
Oh.
I'm trying to focus.
Oh, the child is upset that you're interrupting
I have
his
to say, I'm incredibly
playtime.
disappointed in you, Mayor Myers. You know you're playing right into Pokemon's hands, don't you? Rhyme City's a lost cause if you can't even protect your only daughter.
What did you say?
Go.
Murloc! You were deceiving me?
Your role in this has come to an end, Mayor. As for the great detective duo, I knew you were good, but even I'm impressed you made it all the way here.
Mr. Murloc, those cubes will never be used
He doesn't
again.
deserve Mr.
Give
Shut
up already.
It's probably because in the Japanese translation they were just calling him his last name, because that's like.
You
common.
really think I
Okay,
care
that
about
would
that
make
plan? It was nothing more than a means to an end. Behold! This is the masterpiece that I've truly been creating.
A man.
Oh,
Unity.
shut up
This
and
has
get a
nothing
haircut,
to do with
guy.
the cubes. We saw the
Fire
meteorite and the
poison.
aurora drop in the lab. Do those have something to do with my dad and Pikachu?
Excuse
No, it's about
me,
your mom.
You dared to snoop through my research?
No, you stole half of it,
You
guy.
won't understand it anyway. Explaining it would be pointless. Just pay attention.
Pay attention.
Attention.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
No, really, Pikachu.
Pikachu, you slap.
Slap.
They're gonna be possessed.
Oh.
I
You
knew it.
guys, you're all right.
No, they're not.
Here they are.
Pikachu!
What do you think you're doing?
But why, Pangoro?
Tim, look.
I think Tim's pretty dense.
They're all
too,
being
not gonna
controlled.
lie.
They're all danced. They have a high density.
Nah. Wait, is that a Lapras?
Murloc, let me out! Hey!
Okay.
Let me
Seems
in.
I've got
Let me
everything
in.
I need.
Oh.
Now it's time to get the show started!
Is this one supposed to be shiny?
Oh.
Wondering why I've done all this? I'm about to realize my dream. My dream of becoming a Pokemon.
Sorry,
You
it's
want to
not shiny
become a
anymore.
Pokemon? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. And to achieve that, I needed this.
I so want to make a joke, but I will refrain from doing it.
I believe you made
Is it
should
a furry
make the
joke?
joke.
Because the same one came to my head.
The aurora drop.
The dream of a
What
furry.
are you gonna do with that?
Is that the joke?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I don't understand furry jokes. Because, well.
No,
You're not.
I didn't. Oh, I don't
why do we need a whole fancy arm just to grab the Aurora drop?
Why not?
Maybe you just didn't want to.
A ladder would have worked perfectly
No,
fine.
Max, there's a Pikachu in the machine, not a why not.
What?
I have a feeling that nothing might happen.
See, I knew it was Deoxys.
It worked.
No.
Pokemon?
It's my waifu.
The dude into a Deoxys.
What Professor Gordon said about the Pokemon from space?
Deoxys has returned!
This can't be happening. And to think
Yes, it can.
I was complicit in this madman's plan.
Oh, the best is yet to come.
You know, Murloc could have just immediately turned around and said, hey, the mayor did all these bad things, and then the mayor was in jail.
Pikachu! Murloc! Let him go!
Oh, I've come too far to stop now.
Break his neck! Break his neck!
And Detective Pikachu
The
goes
sleeping man.
These two energies come together as one. All of my research, all of my dreams will finally become reality!
Is this how Mew was created?
Mew? Or Mewtwo?
Yes. But Mew.
Oh, he wants to become,
He wants to be Deoxys.
yeah, he...
That's such a lame Pokemon to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, Deoxys is a really cool legendary, but it's like frail as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, he died.
What is he doing?
This is your opportunity. What are you? Why did you not do anything? He was defenseless. Why did you not attack?
Because they're main characters, they're
Eyes
dumb
that are
dumb.
getting me.
What's up?
It's the eyes.
Well, Deoxys doesn't necessarily blink. It kind of always looks kind of...
Tim.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
Don't tell me Murloc just...
Yes, this is the answer.
How can a person become a Pokemon?
Oh, there's a whole game series about it, actually. It's like one of the best things this franchise ever came up with.
Understand Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's for them
Yeah,
to
and it
become
had actual
Pokemon
good writing.
themselves. A union of human.
But unlike this, it actually has like really good writing and makes people cry.
Coexistence.
Yeah, it fucking made me cry, apparently. Renee, it's the second time you made me cry.
Whoops.
Aww.
Whoops.
First time was Assassination Class.
Fair, that show is amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what happened? Did he just happen to step
Well,
in?
still, Pangoro and Luxray to an extent will be great here, being a dark type and always knowing a dark type move.
I don't think this game knows about types.
I don't think it does either.
I don't think this game knows about good writing. Sorry,
This game
how
doesn't.
many chapters of writing can I get into?
As you can see, weaklings
Oh, that's
like you
corny
aren't
as hell.
worth my time. Stay out of my way.
Okay, this sounds like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow,
The
no.
game, not the character.
It's like to be a Pokemon.
You could have been Victini or Arceus. No, you wanted to be Dior.
He could have been Mewtwo, but
That's-
no.
They already did that in the movie.
Could have been, I don't know, Jirachi.
Or
Well,
the God Pokemon.
Or Hoopa. You could have just have hoops that.
You could have just been Unbound Hoopa, you're right.
I mean,
There's
why can't
somebody
they just disturb the body? It looks like it's more VR type thing than anything.
Oh, that's true. Just eat him out.
Gotta love when the AI has a guaranteed shot at
Gotta do
paralyzing you with Body Slam, and then on
First,
your
I need
end,
to help Pikachu.
you somehow
What's that?
manage to miss Swift.
What?
Sorry? Oh, sorry, I forgot something.
Oh, explosions?
What's happening?
Oh.
I told you two would be coming back.
Yeah.
That's a Deus Ex Machina.
You too.
Nah, that's pretty expected, because it's been in the story. Deus Ex Machina is when they just introduce something, like,
I cannot
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
I do study in 11th
Yeah, like
Command
Wonder
for-
Woman in the movie Batman vs Superman. You have
That
to
guy
spoil
used
that
the
because
energy
it's
in
a shit
that and
movie.
Pikachu to
And it's
become
been out for so long, it's like
Deoxys.
spoiling Star Wars. It's like...
It's an awful movie.
Not only has he misused
It's better
my
than Justice
energy,
League.
He is using a Pokemon for his.
I've not seen it and therefore can't judge.
Like both version of the movie.
But Batman
like,
vs Superman was poorly written.
I didn't realize we were playing Smash Bros.
No, it's Pokken Tournament.
Oh, that too. You know what's funny? I've owned that game, but never played it.
Pokken
I really
Tournament?
want to play that game.
Wait, isn't it Wii U only?
No, it's Switch.
Oh.
It's like Pokken Tournament DX or something.
Oh no, not Shadow Ball.
Meow Meow Ball.
This is what happens.
have to do something. This lab's gonna
This
collapse
turns the
before
body.
either one of them wins. We need to get somewhere safe.
Yeah, let's just forget Pikachu.
Yeah, of course, it's just Pikachu.
That's it. Rachel, Mr. Myers, take shelter in the elevator.
That's like the literal worst place you could ever take shelter anywhere. It's literally not unstable ground.
Others might be hurt. I'll take care of them.
Nah.
Come on, Papa, let's go.
Right. Tim, you be careful.
I will.
I still want to see a YouTube YTP of this game.
I don't think.
Ralph and the others will be safe with Rachel. I've got to focus on saving Pikachu. I'm coming, Pikachu. Pikachu's inside the pod, but I can't get it open. Can you hear me, Pikachu? Yes, I can hear you. You don't have to shout. Okay, I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, more or less, but this thing won't open up. Can you get me out of here? It won't open from this side either. It must be locked.
Pikachu,
You don't see a
use
passcode
Iron
terminal
Tail.
around here by any chance, do you? I'll take a look. Thanks, Tim.
Can you just unplug it?
I'm pretty sure the pod will open up if I input the passcode here. We saw two numbers written out in Murloc's lab. 200, 122, and 17608. One of those ought to open this.
Which one did you use to open the thing, and then the other one? 17608, I thought. Oh yeah, okay, my bad. I thought it was 17608, not 17068. My bad. You're right. I'm being stupid.
I thought you just said it's this passcode, not the exact same passcode. For a second, my brain is mush mush.
I am mush.
What a relief.
I'm mush mush.
Gotta say, looks like the party's in full swing.
Believe it or not, it's Murloc.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what type is this?
Looks like he's become a Pokemon.
We have to stop him somehow.
I can't imagine Mewtwo losing. But we humans caused this mess. We're the ones who've got to clean it up.
Yeah. What about your body?
I look
It's just a body.
Anyway, let's hurry.
I don't want to get my body back.
He's like, I'd rather be a Pikachu.
You okay?
This is bad.
Oh, I'm feeling kind of wobbly. Must be all the energy drained out of me. Oh no, what about the original Pikachu's consciousness? You don't look so down. Everything will be fine once we take care of things here. Besides, we've got Mewtwo right over there. Yeah. So all we gotta do is stop Murloc. How? Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is we've gotta do whatever we can. Right. Great Detective Tip 48. Never ever give up. That's the spirit, Tim. First, let's stop this machine. Murloc used this machine to fuse himself with Deoxys. If we can stop the energy Murloc extracted from being supplied to machine, we might be able to reverse the fusion. Okay, so how do we do that? What are you asking me for? I've got no clue how to stop this thing. But in this situation, I think the simplest thing to do is cut the power. Come on, Tim. There's Dad's body. Murloc used it just now to extract the energy he needed. Hold on, Dad. This is over. I'll save you, I swear. It's Murloc's body. It looks like he's just sleeping. He's actually been fused with a Pokemon just like Dad.
He's actually dead.
Rip.
This must be the power supply for the fusion machine. How can we stop this thing? Sorry, Tim. This is way beyond me. I thought you knew a lot about electricity. Electricity is one thing. Why would I know anything about a specialized piece of equipment like this? Let's just fiddle around with it and see what works. Not like we can do anything else. Maybe we'll learn something useful if we start pressing random buttons. Ah, the Grian method, I see. As long as it doesn't explode or something if I press the wrong one. I'm pretty sure that won't happen. Doesn't make sense to rig a machine this important with explosives. There's no time. I'm just gonna go for it. While you're pushing buttons, Tim, try to deduce how to cut off power to the machine.
While you're pushing buttons, stop pressing mine!
Oh.
That didn't cut off the power. It's probably a specific order you've got to do this in. Maybe it's the one with 1, then 2, then 3.
Wow, it's almost as if you played this game before, Renee.
It's almost if I know how to count to 4.
Bro, do you know how to count to 4?
Right, the switches are off. Looks like that shut down the power supply. Good job, Tim. I'm not so sure cutting the power doesn't seem to be reversing the fusion at all. Darn, back to the drawing board. I'm thinking we gotta fiddle with the fusion machine itself. It's not like I've got any better ideas. Come on, Pikachu, to the fusion machine.
It's not like you figured out any other ideas.
This is the fusion machine. It looks even more complicated than the power supply. Yeah, we still gotta stop it. I think those glowing bits are the energy Murloc used for the fusion. Maybe if we remove those little capsules? But how do we remove those capsules from the machine? I know we saw something in Murloc's lab about emergency procedures. God, this is the worst possible time to forget. I know it's not the approach to a detective should take, but I think trial and error is our only option here. Let's see what I can do. Think we could pull that cable out? Yes, we disconnected it. The machine's still running. There's gotta be an order to doing this. Try poking around some more. What happens if I push this button? Nice guess. I think it just released the lock. And then the energy capsule. Yes, I got it off the machine. Well done, Tim. How about this button? I think you got it right. Looks like that released the lock. Alright, I got it. Way to go, Tim. We managed to remove both the energy capsules from the machine. Let's see if it did anything to Murloc.
It didn't work. Nothing's changing.
Like how the mask.
The excess energy didn't do anything because they're already fused together.
Think, Tim. There has to be another way.
Wait a minute. Murloc wrote about the energy in that report of his we uncovered.
That's right. What exactly did Murloc use that energy for again?
Time is of the essence. Let's stop and think for a little bit.
That's it! If Murloc used that energy to fuse himself with Deoxys, then maybe that's the key to separating them!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Not really.
What are you going on about?
Murloc and Deoxys are fused together because of that energy. According to the report, the balance of that energy is crucial.
Oh, so we just gotta disrupt that balance!
Yeah, but how do we do that?
Kill Murloc.
Ninja.
What? I'm out for death today.
Oh, then slay.
Literally.
If we can somehow expose Deoxys to these two energies...
That excess energy will throw off the balance.
But how do we do that?
Once we figure that out, we can get back at him for throwing me into that pod.
The key is to go back
Deoxys
into
flying
that pod.
around, the busted fusion machine, and then there's me, the great detective Pikachu.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Aha! I think I've got it! A bolt of brilliance! I'll jump up from the top of this machine and hit Deoxys with the energy. Oh, how very thoughtful.
Why did the machine give him coffee?
Where did the coffee come from?
Time to close this case.
Huh?
Why? That scene is better off when he originally gave it the orb.
If we take the elevator, I should be able to get over there.
What type is this Armada?
Okay, hand him over, Tim.
Yeah.
Hand them over!
Yeah.
There.
Looks like we're ready to go.
Now hold on to that hat.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're gonna go until this ends.
You mean hit Deoxys in midair with
Can't
two
wait till it's a
capsules of
30-minute
energy?
cutscene.
You can't do that. Only I can do this.
Yeah, I know.
Renee's gonna be sitting here like, come on, I want to play MCCI, please shut up!
Yeah. It's the last day of the Halloween event. I absolutely want to play MCCI.
Isn't it in November that it ends? Like November 2nd?
Well, it ends November 2nd at 6 a.m. for us, so I'm not exactly gonna do my quest at that time.
Really?
Yeah.
You
I'm
sure?
surprised, you're obsessed.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the quest reset at 6 a.m., so I don't get any new quests.
Yeah, no, well,
And
no.
no. The end of the event ends at 6 a.m., which means today's the last day to do it.
No, the joke is that Renee's been playing MCCI
I know,
every day since, like, how long?
I
know. Because I've been there for most of that time.
Same.
Yeah, pretty much every day.
Too.
Wait, what are they doing?
Oh my god, are we gonna have a Pokemon Movie 1 ending?
Classic Dragon Ball beam struggle.
Come!
May!
May!
No, it should have been Glacial and then
I
Emerald.
love how Pikachu's like, I gotta hurry! Just starts waddling across the game.
I gotta get there fast, man.
Gotta go
Get
fast.
there fast! Casually.
Oh my god, it even is the dramatic Kamehameha pose.
Let's get this done.
Shut up and just do it, Pikachu!
If you fall in the void, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Is this some fucking Full Metal Alchemist shit? This sounds so unnatural.
This sounds... You should have just had Pikachu's regular voice actor do it.
You should have just went to the bathroom before recording. I had to.
What is this? How like there?
Stop, thank you.
It should go.
There we go. Just have the original voice actress do it.
I love how he's just... And meanwhile, the actor is like, I'm not paying enough for this shit.
Rip Pikachu, unlock my mini.
I just accidentally wasted a levy. Fuck.
Aww.
How could such an insignificant...
Break!
Pikachu!
Not that. Something in my game.
Come on! You've gotta hurry!
You have something in my game.
Oh my.
Oh no, he gonna die.
I just stuck
I've used up all my strength.
It's gonna be
Where's
the Father who
Mewtwo?
saves him.
I can't make it. You need to go on without me.
But, Dad...
Get them to safety. Don't wait up for me.
Hang in there. We're almost
Don't
out
mind
of
me,
here.
I'm just killing demon blissies.
Yay.
I have to ask, where's Mewtwo?
Oh, he did the job. He went away. It was
Yeah.
He went to go get a coffee real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the same place that machine got the coffee from.
The fourth dimension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it from the first Starbucks. Which doesn't taste any different from any other Starbucks.
The Star U Bucks?
Star U
Or the
Bucks.
Saws Bucks?
The Sauce
Sauce
Bucks! I mean, no, I think the Sauce Bucks would be a place for herbal tea.
Yeah.
Cause deer and grass fed.
Dad, no!
Dod.
Oh.
Oh no, they definitely killed him off.
No, the movie ending of them just fucking going on a...
Oh no, they're running.
I couldn't save him. Dad, or Pikachu.
Or Pikachu. Not an and.
What?
Falls on Tim and he dies.
Yay.
Squish.
No more of this game.
No way. No way. Also, what is up with the grass texture there?
The lack of is the answer.
Oh my god.
Father, help!
Dad!
Tim, hey. Sorry
Hey.
I kept you waiting so long.
I thought you were alive.
So the Pikachu's is dead.
Wait.
Easy now.
And
You're gonna break
Murloc's
my ribs.
just unconscious in the pod.
L.
I'm so glad you're okay. Pikachu, too.
Yeah. Little guy's sound asleep.
You really did a great job back there.
Yeah. That was me, you know.
Half you,
No.
maybe.
That's fair.
Come on. Everyone's waiting. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Oh, there is Mewtwo.
Mewtwo!
Oh, I thought he was gonna fall out of the air.
Where's Deoxys?
The gem.
Deox?
The stone.
Oh, Deoxys is the
the
gem,
dragon
and
gem.
hopefully Murloc is just, like, dead.
In the game, in the video game.
Okay, sure, I guess it just ends there. Alright, well, I am unaware.
Wait, no,
I'm
is there a
going to.
post-credit scene? Is there a post-credit
There
scene?
probably is. So while the credits play, yeah, the game is pretty awful, but you know what? It's awful in the best way. I had a lot of time.
fighting a Flygon!
You better catch it. I am.
No, it's a trainer.
Awful in a good
You
way.
still better catch it.
Okay, I'm gonna steal this Flygon.
Yes.
Yeah, use the Pokeball from Forever game. Film.
Sorry, it
Okay,
died.
Forever.
Guys, this game is kind of. This game is kind of bad, but you know what? It is bad in the best way. Because of it, I got to have a lot of my friends just kind of come in the VC and vibe while we make fun of the game and watch how absolutely bonkers it is. So for that, it did a good job. I can't blame
the power of friendship.
Yeah, the power of friendship. the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. He's doing weights in prison! But, yeah, do I recommend this game? No, but that's okay. You won't really get a different experience than from me playing it all the way through, or any of the other people you watch playing it all the way through. I'm going to be perfectly honest. This game doesn't even have a Twitch game. I had to use the original. Yep, Detective Pikachu Returns is not on there. But regardless of all the negativity I could say about it, there's also a lot of positives. It's fucking hilarious, even though it doesn't want to be.
It's funny to laugh at.
It's absolutely funny to laugh at.
Look, the moral of the story is get your coffee from the 4th dimension.
Yes, exactly. Get your coffee from the machine that fuses humans and Pokemon together. I guess we learned how all the Mystery Dungeon main characters are created.
From Coffee Machine?
From Coffee Machine.
From Coffee Machine.
But if you want a better game where people are fusing with Pokemon, go check out Mystery Dungeon. It's just
You guys should go check out youtube.com/emeraldsaces where you can see a VOD playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky.
yeah, I made people cry.
And if you've ever heard of somebody that named twitch.tv/NinjaQuest playing it, no you didn't. That was my first series. Leave me alone.
But yeah, huge shout out to all the people who decided to pop in and out of the VCs as we played.
Hi, thank you.
But that makes it all the more fun.
Thank you, my boss, for postponing my travel.
Haha, get jailed. L.
Skill issue.
Absolutely is. How could you become Deoxys and lose your first fight? What's wrong with you?
Like, come on, man. You two kinda light work.
Guys, Murloc is the Pokemon trainer that got a really powerful Pokemon. Like Deoxys will put all Psychic type moves on it. And Mewtwo just had Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Thunderball.
No,
and Kamehameha.
And then you
And Kamehameha.
Can we appreciate that some of the voice actors from this are in an anime that I actually really like?
Oh no.
I can appreciate that.
I mean,
the music just get louder, or is it?
Yeah,
me?
it just got louder.
No, it did.
It just like I have to scream over it now.
I turned it down on my end. But as the credits roll, I am completely unaware if there is a post-credit scene or not. I'm starting to think less so now that everything that's happened in the post-credit scene is being shown in these still images, but I don't actually know. So we're just to keep safe, we're gonna.
Okay, no, the music's still there.
We're just gonna. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. He's the one who got arrested. I was like,
no.
it's the Cramorant on drugs.
Anything about Turner, he really does care for the Cramorant.
Yeah.
At least we knew about what happened to Cramorant. Best character.
Best character, Cramorant. No, best character was the Wooper that we saw for 5 minutes and just lived his best life.
Yep.
And
Where's
stopped an explosion.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we're done.
I think, maybe.
Question.
Unless...
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it's in French! Max, quick!
No! Nintendo de Pokémon Compagnie et Creature Inc. sont les auteurs de ce logiciel au regard de droits d'auteur, tout droit réservé.
If I would have been able to get some of that, but it's also just said in English directly above that.
Yeah.
Everybody looks so happy.
Oh. Well, you just see an electro, like, falls and explodes.
Everybody dies. The end.
Yay.
Everybody do the flop. No, I was doing it wrong.
Now, oh wait, there's a loading screen. Wait a minute.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh!
There we go.
Post credits.
Me on a case. I think I'd make a great detective.
I don't know. You get bored really fast.
What's that got to do with it?
Sophia, you're still
And
young.
it's the coffee
and
place.
Pikachu. Dangerous.
It is.
Go on, Harry.
Just see Mewtwo coming out.
Yo, Mewtwo's coming out?
The thing about being a detective is...
Congrats!
I mean, in the first movie with Mewtwo, voiced by a man, and then the second, like, Mewtwo's Return, wasn't Mewtwo voiced by a girl? Or
No, Mewtwo wasn't voiced by a woman until the Genesect movie.
Yeah. Trans icon Mewtwo, ayo.
Okay, there we go. There was the pointless post-credit scene to wrap that up. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the series. Once again, huge shout out to all the people who joined me in on the VC. I hope you enjoyed making fun of the game as I did. In reality, it's fun for all the wrong reasons that the game didn't intend. It was in development hell for 5 years. This was supposed to be on the 3DS, and that dn't happen.
Wasn't Sword and Shield originally
so can't really blame it for being in development hell. But it finally came out. It's kind of funny in the wrong ways. But yeah, overall, I had a fun time with it. So thank you guys all so much for coming out, and I'll catch you in the next Pokemon series. See ya!